What is good? Sixer Nation, Philly Take Nation, NBA Nation. It is a very special day. I can't believe how fast 4 months have gone by. But we are back. The NBA is back. It is opening night here on a late October evening. Houston Rockets taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's right. 2024 is beyond us. It is a new campaign, new storylines, new juggernauts, new landscape, new opportunities. And the 76ers, the Rockets, the Thunder, all these teams are all at the same spot. 0-0. A chance to capitalize, a chance to do what the Thunder did a year ago and go out there and win an NBA championship. I am thrilled to be back, to be watching this game tonight, and really just to be chatting it up with the community, man. Welcome on in to the NBA Game Day Live Show right here on Philly Take with RB. We have a lot of exciting stuff to go over, trust me. A lot of fun things to talk about tonight. But welcome on into the show. I'm ready to rock, man. I'm ready to rock. Salute to everybody in the chat. Shout out to our channel members. If you guys want to become a member and get the cool emojis and get the loyalty badges and support us as a creator, go ahead and hit that link in the chat. Now, I want to get into some things before we jump into this matchup because right now the Thunder are getting their championship rings. Shout out to OKC. I just want to say this, man. First off, it's crazy that we're already here. The last meaningful game that we live streamed was 4 months ago. Almost to the day, by the way. Tomorrow would be 4 months. Tomorrow we'll be live streaming our 76ers. We'll talk about that. But 4 months ago, on June 22nd, we were on here and we live streamed Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And I'm just going to go on a minute here, soliloquy, and let you guys know that that night was a very special night for this channel. Whether you're new from June 22nd, whether you're new from June 5th, whether you're new from 5 years ago, doesn't matter. That night showed me that this community can be bigger and better. And that night was our biggest live stream ever, and it wasn't even close. Like that night, I think we had like 596,000 people in here, 8,000 people live. It probably would have been more if Halliburton didn't hurt his Achilles. But that night was just awesome, and it helped grow the channel. And it made me realize that, yes, we do every Sixers game. Yes, we're covering Philly sports, and yes, we've been able to do cool things. But there's so much NBA camaraderie out there. There's so much community, and I just want to keep growing the channel, man. So that brings me to now, present day. NBA season is about to get underway, and I just want to let y'all know, like some nights when the Sixers aren't playing, we're going to be streaming other games as well. We're going to be talking about other teams as well. We're going to be having fun in this chat because at my core, like, yes, I cover the team. I give news updates and you know, we had Tyrese Maxey on for an interview. Like, that was our big highlight of the offseason. We've been able to do all these different avenues. But at my core, man, I'm just a passionate fan who likes bringing the coverage the best that I can. And just seeing how many people were out there that night back in June and just wanted to hear NBA commentary and just have a place they could go to feel comfortable, you know, to talk with other fans during a game. Like, it just made me realize, like, man, we can do big things on this channel. So I am declaring it right now, as the NBA season is about to get underway, that we are going to blow this channel up and we are going to take it to the moon. And maybe I'm not your style, and that's perfectly fine. And yes, we will still prioritize the Sixers because we have an entire game day show that we do, pregame, live game, postgame. But man, there's going to be some nights where I just want to watch hoops with the community. And that's what we're going to do. And you guys make it possible. Our sponsors make it possible. Just our entire movement that we have going makes it possible. So that's really what I wanted to say. And I'm happy that there's already a bunch of people in here, and I will shout you guys out in 1 second. All right. Couple thoughts. The Thunder are looking to defend their title. It starts tonight. I think this is going to be an awesome matchup. I'm sure we'll talk throughout this night about, what are our standings predictions, what teams are going to be at the top of the conference. Obviously, the West is filled. East on the other end is kind of weak. So we could talk about that, players that we think are going to win awards and things like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want your thoughts in the chat right now. Who do you think, put your stamp on it, put your mark on it right now. Who's going to win the NBA Finals in 2025-26? It's a really hard question. It takes a lot of luck and skill and chemistry. And, sometimes things just have to go right. I mean, last year, the Thunder dominated the entire season. They also didn't have any major injuries. But at the same time, they're also a bunch of 22, 23-year-olds. So maybe they didn't get hurt for a reason. And maybe they have a good shot of going back and repeating this year. We'll talk about that. But I want to know from y'all in the chat, and I know some of you probably haven't been here. That's the other thing I wanted to say. Some of you probably haven't been here since June, and that's okay. But here's what I need y'all to do, man. I need y'all to like the show. I need y'all to hit the notification bell. That'll tell you when we go live, when we drop videos. Yes, you don't have to be a Sixers fan, but hey, you can check out all of our content. You're welcome to join in on our Sixers streams as well. It's a community, man. It's a community for a reason. So I just wanted to put that out there. If this is your first time joining since June, maybe you're a Thunder fan, then welcome on in. And I hope to see you here this season. With that being said, I want to know from you down in the chat right now, who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals? I want your prediction. Who are they going to beat? Who are the two teams in the finals going to be? That's what I want to know from you down in the chat right now. Now, before I give you my finals predictions and we kind of, talk through it and analyze it, we have to give a huge shout out to our presenting sponsor of all of our content this season, and that is the great Sleeper. If you guys are not on the Sleeper wave right now, you better wake up and stop sleeping, because Sleeper, as we all know, is a fantasy sports app, a real money gaming app. But what Sleeper does is so cool and it's so unique. And in addition to being a one-stop shop for all your sports needs, right? You can chat on games in real time, and there's a community aspect to it. And you can get news updates. I'm, watching football and I'm getting updates based on my fantasy. But what's really cool about Sleeper's picks is that you can choose anywhere from 2 to 8 of your favorite players. It can be in the same game. It can be across sports. It can be pre-game, live game. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is pick certain players and pick over or under their predicted stats. You can make these entries in less than 30 seconds with a $1 minimum entry. It's that easy. And on Sleeper, you can get up to 1,000 times your payout if you win. So we're going to show you what it's like to enter into a picks contest here now that the NBA is back. But make sure you use promo code PhillyTake. Right now, you can get a $20 free entry on Sleeper. They're doing it as a special promo. No deposit required. Use the code PhillyTake when you sign up. And if we go over to Sleeper right now, for example, I'll show you what it's like. So I'm literally looking at my phone right now. We're on the Sleeper app, and I'm on the NBA tab, right? So if I go over to Sleeper NBA, here's the $20 free entry I was just talking about. But let's say, we wanted to pick Kevin Durant tonight to have more than 3.5 assists. So boom, we could pick the more right there. Hold on, let me make sure this refreshes on the screen so you guys can see it. Hold on. 1 second. So I'm going to pick Kevin Durant to take over 3.5 assists. Kevin Durant, boom, more than 3.5 assists. Let's say that we wanted to take SGA in this game, for example, to have over 32.5 points. Boom, we could take more. And then let's say later tonight, we wanted to take Austin Reeves on the under. Let's say we don't think he's going to hit 21.5 points. We would just hit less. It's as easy as that. And then here at the bottom, you click your entries and boom, it's as easy as that. And you're watching a game within the game. So once again, just want to give shout out to Sleeper, because Sleeper is on it right now, and you can get a $20 free entry. Use the code PhillyTake, get a 100% deposit match up to $100. use our code PhillyTake and check out Sleeper and have fun watching the game with us tonight, man. All you have to do is pick the overs or the unders. All right, man. Let's talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder, and let's give some shout-outs in the chat. First off, I see Busy B in the house. What's up, Busy? Says, love NBA hoops. You are the best. Nah, you're the best, Busy. Shout out to Busy, always holding it down in our chat. We have Cool J in the building, Mod Squad, play-by-play with JJ. What's up? He says, look at that fire in his eyes. Let's go, man. Hold on. Let me drop the bell for my guy, man. Let me drop the bell, man. What's up, JJ? Welcome on in, brother. Thanks you for being here. We got Lexi in the house, Lawrence Green, Sixers Sam is back. Tika, what's going on? Zay says we're here. Sixers basketball is back. Guys, we're definitely going to talk some Sixers tonight. So give me all your thoughts. I want to know, who do you think is going to win the finals? Who is going to win the finals? Let me know in the live chat right now. And by the way, we are going to take a look at our sleepers picks later on in the show to see how we are doing. Levi says, Thunder fan returning from the finals. We're going to repeat. Levi, what's going on? David in the chat. What's up, David? Another great channel member. TMB says nobody has gone back-to-back in the 2020s. Yeah, so I guess we'll just start it off there. No team has repeated in the last 7 years, and that is the first time in NBA history that there has been a 7-year period with no repeat winner. Could the Thunder break that streak and repeat this year? What do you guys think? Martin says Sixers are going to win in 7 over the Nuggets. Embiid finals MVP over Jokic. Tika says harder to pick than a broken nose. Nah, come on, Tika. You gotta step your game up, Tika. You gotta step your game up, Tika. What's up, Tika? Welcome on in. Guys, I am super excited about the Sixers too. I know people are calling me crazy. We will talk about that. And like I said, y'all, we'll be live for every Sixers game, so make sure to tune in tomorrow night with us, Sixers versus Celtics. It is going to be a heck of a season opener. By the way, Joel Embiid is not on the injury report, so that is huge. Let's see. Eagle says the Thunder are going to win. BMO says Joker is not letting SGA start a dynasty on him. Nuggets versus Sixers in the finals. Larry Jason says, RB, who are you picking to win the game tonight? Levi says Joker is one of a few who can do something about it. Dude is good. Busy dropping the MVP emojis. Guys, the more you interact with the chat, the more fun this is. So I do encourage you to interact in the chat, drop the emojis. Give me your thoughts. Here is my overall thoughts on this game. Actually, we'll talk about the finals and then we'll talk about the game. So I think the West is literally a pick'em right now. I think I'm going to go with Oklahoma City. But if I had to pick between the Thunder and the rest of the field, I think I would pick the field just because of how many good teams there are in the West. You know what I mean? I do think the Thunder are going back to the NBA Finals, but I do think that there's a lot of good teams and it takes a lot to stay healthy. We saw that last year with Boston, right? Like Boston was looking like they were going to start a dynasty, and then you have the unfortunate Jason Tatum injury, and then all of a sudden he's done. He's cooked. It's over, you know? And you know, maybe that's not fair to say he's cooked, but for this entire season, I mean, the Celtics are in a bad spot. Everybody can try to play them up. Oh, you know, Derek White is going to be the guy, the missing piece. Yeah, I don't buy it. I think the Celtics will make the playoffs. I don't think they'll be like a top 5 seed or anything. So anyway, injuries can happen. It's all about who stays healthy. I mean, even right now, like they just said, the Knicks have a couple injuries tomorrow night. Teams are already injured. So it's going to be really hard for me to pick a finals winner. But anyway, on the West, I think I'm going to pick the Thunder to go back to the finals. And in the Eastern Conference, all things considered, it feels like a wide open conference. It feels like anybody's opportunity. There's a couple teams that I think could be really vying for the finals. There's a lot of young teams, a lot of teams that need to take that next step. As bad as I feel like the Sixers could be in the mix, I don't think they're going to be healthy enough to make the finals. I do think the Sixers could make the conference finals. I don't think that's a crazy, prediction, just based on what it looks like. But I think my Eastern Conference winner is going to be the Cavaliers. Now, that's not to say I think the Cavs are the most talented team. I actually think it's the New York Knicks. And I think that based on the last couple years, the Knicks should have the team that could go to the finals. However, I think that the New York Knicks have a new head coach first year. I just listened to Karl Anthony Towns yesterday talk about how he doesn't even know what his role is in the offense. So I think it's going to take time to come around. And based on what I know about the Knicks, they've come up short the last couple years in the playoffs. They have choked when they had golden opportunities, and sometimes you don't get those back. And another thing about the Knicks is that they have all their money allocated into 4 or 5 guys, so they don't really have a lot of depth. They're going with more of the, hey, let's pay all these, big name players and give them all $30 million a year. I think the Cavaliers are going to the NBA Finals. I think the Cavs also choked in the playoffs and had a big upset. But I think with the type of physicality that they saw, it's going to make them better. They have injuries as well right now, but I've seen the Cavs level up the last couple years. And I just think that the way that they went out last year, getting bullied by Indiana, is going to change them. My sleeper pick in the East would be the 76ers if all goes well and all is right, but I'm not going to buy into it until I see it. But anyway, my finals pick is Thunder versus Cavaliers, and I think the Thunder are going to repeat as champions. Maybe it's a boring take, but the Thunder are all in their early 20s. They just started paying their guys. Extensions haven't kicked in yet. They are set up with so much depth on their team. I really think they changed the mindset of teams this summer. I remember saying that back in June, that they were going to change the way teams were building. And you saw in free agency where, a lot of teams really they did not spend a lot of money. They invested more into draft picks. They didn't want to pay the big free agents. There were none available. And I think the Thunder have started out a new trend. So quite frankly, I think it's going to be the Thunder's, reign until somebody takes them off it, till they get dethroned. Now, with the game tonight, Thunder and Rockets, I think that the Rockets might win this game. I think I'm actually going to pick them to win this game just because, the Thunder are having the ring ceremony right now. Jalen Williams is out, and that's J-Dub, right? I'm getting that right? J-Dub. You got J-Dub, J-Will, 2 guys with the same name. But J-Dub had wrist surgery. He's not ready to go yet tonight. So no J-Dub for the Thunder. No Isaiah Joe. Nikola Topic is not back yet. Their rookie, Thomas Sorber, tore his ACL, right? He's out for the year. And for the Houston Rockets, Fred VanVleet a couple weeks ago had a brutal injury, which will put him out for the season, which sucks. But obviously the story is Kevin Durant joining the Houston Rockets, right? I mean, KD's just a difference maker. I know things have not worked out in his other destinations since leaving Golden State. But we live streamed that entire series last year in the playoffs. The Warriors were just tougher. They had more experience. So you look at a team like the Thunder and you say, man, they have all these young guys, but where did the experience come from? Well, it actually came from a guy like Alex Caruso. But now you look at the Rockets, they get rid of an inefficient Jalen Green who struggled in that series against Golden State. You get rid of the loudmouth, I don't want to call him toxic, but he is very annoying in Dylan Brooks. You get rid of those two and you add Kevin frickin' Durant. I know he's old, but if the Rockets stay healthy, I mean, you got Amen Thompson. You have Reed Shepherd, who was the 3rd pick in the draft last year, 4th. Barely even played. You have Alperen Sengun, who's going to continue to get better. You bring back Steven Adams. You add Dorian Finney-Smith. He's not ready to go tonight. But you have Kevin Durant. And even the Rockets tonight are starting 5 guys that are taller than 6'7". So I think the Rockets are going to win tonight. I think they're going to make a statement. I do think the VanVleet injury kind of prohibits them from making it all the way because VanVleet was a really, really he filled a lot of gaps for the Rockets. Not, he didn't average 30 a game, and they were missing that go-to scorer. We said that a lot during that playoff series last year. But now they have Kevin Durant, who is, one of the best scorers I've ever seen with my own two eyes. So I think the Rockets are going to buy into the hype tonight, and the Thunder might have a little championship hangover. Maybe I'm wrong, and the Thunder just breeze to a 30-point win. Thunder are very, very impressive. I mean, they're built the right way, and they have a chance to win it again, and I'm going to pick them to repeat as champions. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your finals predictions down below, and give me your score prediction tonight. Who is going to win tonight? Now, the Rockets starting lineup tonight is Amen Thompson at the 1, Kevin Durant at the 2, Jabari Smith at the 3, Sengun at the 4, and Adams at the 5. I don't know if this is going to be their full-time starting lineup. I don't know why they're not playing Reed Shepherd. He went off in the preseason. Really like his game. And honestly, it's kind of odd. I feel like Ime Udoka is trying to like make a statement against OKC, like, hey, you guys play a different way, we can play a different way. But starting 5 guys over 6'7" is crazy. Like, is bully ball back? Is bully ball back? And we're doing it here in OKC. Kevin Durant's getting booed. Thunder just got their championship rings. I think these two teams will be two of the best in the West. You know what? I want to hear from you guys in the chat. Who do you think is going to be the top 3 teams in the West? Who do you think is going to be the top 3 teams in the East? And give me your final score predictions. I'm going to say Rockets win it by a final score of 116 to 109. 116 to 109 on the upset. Rockets win it. Kevin Durant goes off in his debut. Love him or hate him, Kevin Durant is a heck of a player. And you subtract Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks and you add in Kevin Durant. I mean, man, if Van Vliet did not get injured, I might have picked the Rockets to win the finals. But anyway, that's where we're at. Drop your final score predictions. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 100 people in the chat. Thank you so much for being here with me. NBA opening night. We got 40 likes right now. Do me a favor, guys. Get this to 100 likes. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 48,000 subs. We're trying to blow up the channel this season, so be a part of it. Get active in the live chat. And let's go. We got Sixers and Celtics coming up tomorrow night. And we have Thunder and Rockets to start out the season. By the way, later tonight, it'll be the Lakers taking on the Golden State Warriors. So that's going to be an interesting matchup as well. No LeBron in that game. Obviously, Luka looking to do big things this year. But it should be interesting for sure. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, it'll be SGA, Cason Wallace, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein. No Jay Williams tonight, J-Dub, because he is recovering from wrist surgery. He should be back soon. But for the Thunder, it doesn't matter. I thought Caruso was one of the most impactful players in the playoffs anyway. We continued to say that. I remember saying during that Nuggets-Thunder series we were streaming that, Caruso would make some game-winning plays. And he did. Caruso's the perfect player. Like, he was awesome, man. And hopefully VJ Edgecombe can kind of emulate a lot of what Caruso does, just how he impacts the game from a winning standpoint. All right, let's see. We have Sylvester says Houston 132 to 125. Secret says 118 to 110. Rockets. BMO says 112, 103 Rockets. Busy says 120, 115 Rockets. So a lot of people picking the Rockets tonight. I thought I was going to be on an island. We cover every 76ers game live, pregame, live game, postgame. We also do videos, and we cover the NBA as well. So welcome into the show. Hit that thumbs up button. Matter of fact, let's put out a poll right now. Let's put out a poll. Let's go, chat. Get me fired up. Let's have a great night. Let's enjoy it. Thunder and Rockets to start the NBA season. We will get our scoreboard up here in just 1 second, so be patient with me as we continue to try to figure all that out. Let's see. righty, let's get our scoreboard up and going. Let's go, chat. Drop some fires in the chat. The NBA season is back. Times are great. I'm so happy that we get to watch hoops tonight, man. I can't believe we're here already, but we are. Let's go. Let's get it rocking and rolling. All righty. Who's ready for some hoops, man? Like I said, I want to read out some of your guys' comments. I want your thoughts on the NBA season. Do you think everybody's doomed? Or the Thunder just going to repeat anyway? What do you think? We will get the stats up here once they update, and we will break it all down. Let's go, man. Get us to 100 likes so I can hit the air horn. Amon will have SGA locked up handbook from Asar Thompson. Busy Bee says top 3 in the East: Cavs, Knicks, Sixers in the top 3. West, Rockets, Nuggets, Thunder. Let's go. We are off. Rockets are going to win the tip. Let's go get these stats up here. This place is loud and buzzing, man. The Thunder are ready to go. Hartenstein knocks it out of bounds. Let's get this going. Kevin Durant's getting booed, by the way. Şengün going to put up a deep one. Missed it. Adams, also a former Thunder, by the way. Feels like a lifetime ago. Here's Lou Dort. He's thinking 3. Going to find Chet. Chet floats it up. It's in and 1. He's fouled. So the first points of the NBA season belong to Chet Holmgren. It's an and 1. And 1. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So a couple former Thunder. Steven Adams, Kevin Durant. All righty. Chet Holmgren going to knock down the free throw. It's an and 1 bucket, and we are off. Rockets with a start. Kevin Durant. Here's Şengün, guarded by Chet. He's in the posts. He's backing him down. Şengün going to turn, spin, dish it out. Here's Thompson from the corner. Can't get it. Smith, the rebound, signed an extension this offseason, and he's going to put it in and have the first points for the Houston Rockets. Here is Hartenstein down low, finds Dort. Chet floats it up and in. Chet off to a great start. It is 5-2. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go. Ball knocked into the backcourt. They're going to say it went off somebody's foot. Chet is arguing the call. Let's go, man. Drop them fires. Tristan says, are you streaming the Lakers game? I will not be. I have to conserve my energy for our Sixers game day show tomorrow. Sixers pregame, live game, postgame tomorrow night. Tap in 7:30 Eastern. Got 150 people in here. Welcome in. NBA opening night. Rockets are massive, though. You see them already interrupting a little bit, but they are slow. We'll see how long they stick with this lineup. Here is Steven Adams going to find Şengün, guarded by Chet. He's going to cross over, turn, float it up in traffic, and a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Thunder. We saw in the playoffs how dynamic the Thunder were. They were able to guard everything, switch everything. They can all shoot other than Hartenstein. They can just beat you in every way. SGA floats it up, and that one is tapped away on the alley-oop. There's the length of the Thunder, and there goes KD on the length of the floor. He's going to slam one down. What a play by Kevin Durant. Here's Chet coming around a screen. He's going to drive downhill, turn, spin, fade. Chet got it. Thunder lead at 7-4 as we begin. Thompson going to find Smith for 3. It's money. We are knotted. Knotted at 7. Jabari Smith coming out here on a vengeance. Here's gilgeous-alexander. He's going to weave his way through the defense. He drives, turns, spins, back to Hartenstein. Here's Cason Wallace for 3, off the back iron. Couple minutes into the NBA season. We have a good game so far. Here's Kevin Durant down to the post, guarded by Wallace, one of the better perimeter defenders. See how he defends KD. Puts it up. He missed it with the one hand. Here come the OKC Thunder, the reigning champions. SGA going to step back for 3. It's short. Tapped back to Chet. Here's Lou Dort, who was big time in the playoffs, and he's going to have a free lane. Lou Dort with the two-handed jam. Steven Adams let him go. Miscommunication. And the Paycom Center is on fire. Watching how this Rockets team is moving right now. They're trying to feed KD, but again, they're just very slow with this big lineup out there. Jabari Smith is getting pestered by SGA. Here's Smith. He's going to drive and kick. Thompson from the corner. Can't get it to go. Adams the offensive rebound. Back to Thompson. He drives, takes contact, up and one. And one for Amen Thompson. His first team all defense, Amen Thompson. Busy says Chet needs to put on some weight. Alex, what's going on? Basketball Jones, what's going on, man? Kion in the chat, another channel member. Welcome in. Levi in the house. Secret says I'm rocking the RB merch for the game tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go, man. Tika says I can now stream the game to my big screen television and watch and listen. Let's go. Make sure y'all time us up with the game. We're still trying to work through some things on the scoreboard, but listen, man, we got you covered with the play-by-play, the reactions, the analysis. On our Sixers show, we will be taking calls after every game. We did that the other night. It was a lot of fun. Now the Rockets going to poke it away again. Here's Sengun up the floor to Smith in transition for 3. It's short. Hartenstein comes and takes it away strongly. 4 minutes into this ball game. Hartenstein going to find SGA. One bounce back to Hartenstein. He drives the little floater off the back iron. Gets his own rebound. He turns, tries it again, missed it again. And this time it was Lou Dort who tapped it out. They're going to say it went out on Houston, and Kevin Durant is not happy with the call. Let's go, chat. Get some fires flowing in the chat, will you? We need to hit 100 likes, man. Get us up to 100 likes. Hit that thumbs up. Don't be a fraud. Here's a 3 from Chet on the inbounds, and it's money. It is money for Chet Holmgren. Here's a 3 on the other end, and Thompson's going to fire right back. So it's going to be Houston in the lead by 2. SGA going to bring it up the floor for the Thunder. He's going to find Dort. SGA finds Chet trying to beat the zone, and they do. Wide open midi for Chet. It is good. We are knotted at 13 apiece. What a start to the NBA season. Let's go, chat. Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in, and happy NBA season. We have a lot to talk about. Once again, I would like everybody to drop their thoughts on this season in the chat. Who do you think is going to win MVP this year? Who do you think is going to win the Most Valuable Player award this season? I think there's a lot of good candidates out there. You guys give me who you think is going to win the award this season. I'm going to give you my rankings in each conference. Eastern Conference, I think it's going to be the Cavaliers at 1. I think it's going to be New York at number 2. It's going to be, in surprise fashion, the Sixers at number 3. Hold on, let me pull the teams up so I don't forget any. I don't want people to hold me accountable here to this and hold every word I say in case I miss a team. Sixers at number 3. I'm going to say that I'm going to say Atlanta takes number 4. I'm going to say Atlanta at number 4. Maybe that's a crazy take, but I think Atlanta had a good offseason. Number 5, I'm going to take Milwaukee. 6, I'm going to take the Detroit Pistons. Number 7, actually, you know what? Back it up. I already made a mistake. I'm going with the Magic at number 4. Hawks number 5. Bucks number 6. Pistons number 7. And I think number 8 will be either the Pacers or the Raptors. 8, 9 will be Pacers, Raptors. I don't know what order. So those are my top 9 for the East. And on the West, I think it's going to be Thunder number 1. I'm going to say the Rockets go number 2. Nuggets at number 3. Warriors at number 4. Timberwolves at number 5. And again, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Number 6 will be the Clippers. 7 will be the Spurs. And I think the Mavs will be number 8. Number 9 will be... Did I say the Lakers yet? I don't think I said the Lakers. Actually, I think the Lakers will be number... I think the Lakers will be number 8. Mavs will be number 9, just because of injuries. So if you don't like my predictions, oh well, that's on you. Give me your predictions in the chat. I just did it off the top of my head. All right, we're back. Here's Sengun. He drives in, goes up off the bank, and gets it to fall. So the Rockets using their size to their advantage there. It is 14-13. Here's the drive. Chet goes up, draws the foul. Where are the Spurs at? I think I had the Spurs at number 6 or 7. I think the Spurs are going to surprise some people if Wemby can stay healthy. I think Wemby is going to have an insane impact. The guy grew 2 inches this summer, so now he's 7'7", which is unbelievable. I like Dylan Harper a lot. I like De'Aaron Fox. I think they have some good depth. I like the Spurs. I think the Spurs will be kind of my surprise team in the West, if you want to put it that way, because the West is going to be very tough. I think the biggest disappointment is going to be the Clippers, because I think there will be a lot of injuries there. Also, the Pelicans could make some noise if Zion actually stays healthy. Sixer Sam says, RB is doing big things. You already know. That's all we're doing, man. We're trying to level up. That's why we're here streaming more games, doing our thing. Let's go. Let's go. Busy being in the house. Salim, what's going on? Sylvester, what's up? If you're in the chat, drop a comment. Let us know you're in here. Alex is Lakers Nation. Zach says, where's the Spurs? Cool J, what's going on? Sam E, what's good? Basketball Jones is off the top. You know it, man. I told you guys what was going to happen last year with the Clippers, and nobody believed me. And there's Amin Thompson with yet another and one. Wow. Tell you what, Thunder are having a little bit of difficulty guarding the size and the length of Houston, which we expected. 200 people in the chat right now. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit that like button. Can we get to 100? I'm trying to wake up the neighbors. If you guys are new this season and you don't know, we wake up our neighbors every 100 likes. We hit the air horn and we piss them off. They've been waking me up at 7 a.m. every day, so we got to piss them off. Let's go. Is 7-7 confirmed? Yeah, it is. It's pretty crazy. I don't know what has gotten into Wemby, but hope he's healthy this year. He's a special player. Fun to watch. Dort going to miss the 3 off the back iron, and it's going to be a foul on Hartenstein. It's going the other way, back to the Rockets. To be honest with y'all, man, I hope that I hope we get to stream a couple Spurs games. I'd like to watch them. They're a lot of fun. Hartenstein's got 2 fouls already. Here is Kevin Durant. Durant going to dribble, drive against Dort. He floats it up and in. Kevin Durant gets it to fall. He's right. Fitting in, man. Seamless. Suns were a tragedy last year as well. Here's the other Jalen Williams, Jay Will. He puts up the baseline J, and it's money. Thunder just have depth upon depth, man. It's crazy. All right, who do you guys think is going to win the MVP this year? Sengun with a beautiful find on the backdoor cut. Thompson the reverse layup, and the Rockets lead it by 4. 5:30 to go here in the first. Welcome into the NBA Game Day Live Show presented by Sleeper. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Sleeper. Appreciate them for partnering on the show this year. We're definitely going to revisit our picks at the end, and we're going to see how we did. Tomorrow night, coming up on the schedule, is our Sixers Game Day live show, our show for every single Sixers game, pregame, live game, postgame. Even if you're not a Sixers fan, come tap in, watch the Sixers and the Celtics with us, and have some fun. Who do you think is going to win MVP this season for the NBA? Let me go see if I can find some of the answers in the live chat. Who do you think is going to win MVP? It could be wide open, man. It's going to be hard to pick one. A couple guys that I could see in the MVP running. I could see Nikola Jokic again, even though I think there will be voter fatigue, so I don't think he'll win it. I could see Giannis in the MVP convo if the Bucks are actually decent. I just don't know if they will be for the whole season. I could see SGA back in the MVP convo again as well. A lot of people are saying Luka Doncic could win MVP, especially with LeBron being out for the first month of the season. So I think there's a lot of potential candidates. It's not like we really know. I could see Anthony Edwards taking another step up, being in the MVP convo. What do you guys think? Ruin says Maxey. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Guys, we got 74 likes right now. Get us to 100 likes. Hit that thumbs up so we can push this through the algorithm. Let's push this through the algo, man. Let's get more people in here. Put this in front of more viewers. Let's go. Should we stream other games this season? What do you guys think? Should we live stream games like this season? Drop a yes in the chat if we should. Drop a no if we should not. Should we just wait till the playoffs again? Like I said, in the playoffs, we streamed a bunch of different series. It was a lot of fun. We had a ton of people in the chat. What do you guys think? Do you like, having a little balance here and having some other, streams going on and other people in here? What do you think? If so, drop a thumbs up on the chat. Let's see. Busy says we are over Jokic winning the MVP. I agree with that. So I don't think they'll pick him to win. Honestly, maybe I'll go with like a sneaky pick. I feel like the easy pick would be SGA again. I think I'm going to go with like Anthony Edwards. I think I'm going to go with Anthony Edwards. Ruin says yes. Youngin says thumbs up. Secret says yes. Busy says yes, but take care of yourself first. That's a fact. That is a fact. Definitely can't burn out. We do a lot of content, man. Dort going to drive, and he is fouled. Lou Dort going to the stripe for 2. We do Eagles coverage over on A to Z Sports Philly. We do Sixers coverage for every game, pregame, live game, postgame. We do Bleacher Report stuff. So, yeah, we can't do a ton of games. We'll do them sparingly, but once in a while, it'll be nice to shake it up a little bit. Trying to get to that big 100K subs this year, man. Let's go. BMO is Joker, Giannis, and SGA. I think I'm going to pick a sneaky one like Anthony Edwards. I don't know why. Free throws good. 21-19 is our score. .505 here in the first. Reed Shepherd has entered the ball game for the Rockets. Same thing with Tari Eason. Here is Tari Eason. He's going to drive, swing it back out. Durant spots up a 3. No good. Rockets fighting for the ball, and it rolls into the hands of Cason Wallace. Here come the Thunder. Jalen Williams at the top. He's going to find SGA. Drives the lane, goes up and in off the bank. Here's Kevin Durant. Durant guarded by Wallace. Durant going to turn, spin, put it up. It's short. Picked up by the Thunder. Here comes Lou Dort up the floor. He's going to cross over and drive and spin right around Shepherd. What a move by Lou Dort. It is crazy how the Thunder kept all of these players together, too. Just wild, man. Now we have a foul as SGA was knocked to the ground. I think they called it on SGA. Power Duster 3000 gifting a Philly Take membership. Let's go. Thunder lead at 23-21. 4 minutes to go here in the first, and we have another foul. This time it's Durant running over Lou Dort. It's going to be on Lou Dort. So it is going to stay with the Rockets. I believe the Rockets are in the bonus now. I don't know why this NBA scoreboard on ESPN isn't good anymore. Sixer Sam dropping the MVPs. Power Duster says Top Shot Tesla is dead. Power Duster rises from the ashes. Top Shot Tesla. Haven't seen that name in a minute. Guess he changed his name. Power Duster 3000 is a crazy name. And he's going to gift a membership to Secret Underdog the Gamer. Thought Secret was a member already, but hey, Secret's got a membership. He's got the GOAT emoji back. Let's go. Guys, we need 15 more likes. Hit that thumbs up. Welcome in. NBA tip-off. First game of the season. Durant's going to knot it up at 23. SGA with the rock, and here we go. Both teams perfect from the free throw line. Here's SGA going to drive downhill, turn, kick it back. First time in is Aaron Wiggins. He was big in the playoffs. Finds Dort. Here's Jalen Williams. Jay Will finds Wiggins in the corner from 3. It's off. 3:40 to go here in the first. Thompson going to cross over, drive, dump it down low, and Clint Capella, the former Rocket, now a Rocket again, couldn't get it, went right through the hands, and it's back to OKC. Here's SGA behind the back. He gets him, drives, and Wiggins was out of bounds. That was an amazing move by SGA, who led the league last year in free throws. He wanted a foul there, didn't get it. Yeah, who's ready for tomorrow night, man? Who is ready for tomorrow night? Sixers versus Celtics. I am so hyped, man. Trying to preserve my energy, but I'm ready to go. I am ready to go tomorrow night. Sixers and Celtics, be here in the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. We are going to have a lot of fun. Let's go, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the show. NBA Game Day live show presented by Sleeper. How are we feeling, man? How are we feeling? Who's in the chat right now? Let's go. I want to see some comments. I want to wake up the neighbors. Got to get this chat flowing, man. Drop some fires in here. Let me know what team you guys are repping in the chat. What team are you guys repping tonight in the chat? Brian says, worried about tomorrow night's season opener with the Sixers, not tonight's games. Well, good for you, Brian. What's the final score going to be tomorrow? What's the final score going to be, Brian? Let me know. Let me know. Who's going to be the biggest surprise team of the NBA season? And by the way, the Sixers are going to win tomorrow night. I'm telling you right now. Sixers are winning tomorrow night. Joel Embiid is not on the injury report. I'm ready, man. I think OKC challenged it, so they actually just flipped the call back. So it is going to be SGA going to the free throw line for 2. Let's see it again. Yeah, Shepherd clearly got him on the arm there. So SGA and his complaint was warranted. So it is back to OKC. They're at the line for 2. And in for the first time is Alex Caruso. I'm surprised he wasn't in already. Why did Caruso not get in yet? That's weird. SGA averaged 32.7 points per game last season and won his first MVP. Crazy story for SGA after getting traded for Paul George. 3:15 to go here in the first. It's Reed Shepherd with the rock. Here's Sengun. He's guarded by Caruso. Sengun going back the other way. Here's Kevin Durant. 3 on the shot clock. Durant dribbling, driving in traffic. Puts it up and drills it. Kevin Durant, man. Durant's doing his thing right now. He's got 8 points in the first quarter. Here's Lou Dort. Kicks it back. Jalen Williams for 3. It's short. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Durant at the top. He's guarded by SGA. He's going to drive downhill. Goes all the way. Lost control of it. Out of bounds. Going to stay with the Rockets. Busy says Embiid should dominate tomorrow. I think he is. I really do. I mean, nobody on the Celtics can stop Joel Embiid. Here's Sengun, guarded by Caruso, trying to back him down. Caruso getting a little handsy with him. Here's Sengun, kicks it back. Eason with the left hand turn, spins, poked away. 2 on the shot clock. He's got to let it go, and he fell on the floor. Can't get it off. It's going to be a shot clock violation, and it is going back to OKC. RJ says, I cannot wait for tomorrow. Brian says, Sixers 125-100. Ultimate Monster says, Celtics 130-79. Here's SGA with the left hand. He steps back from the nail, puts it up. It's short. Picked up by Sengun, and here come the Rockets. Durant working, spinning against Wiggins. Puts it up. Wanted to foul, didn't get it. Here come the Thunder. 4 on 3. Kicks it over to the wing. Wiggins got it in transition. It's a 3-ball for Wiggins. Both teams not shooting that well from deep. That was the first 3 of the game for OKC. Here's Shepherd going to put up a 3, and just as I say it, he answers back with another one. Wiggins going to find SGA, turns, spins, goes back door, kicks it. Here's a 3 from Caruso. Can't get it. In for the Thunder is Brooks Barnhizer. One of the only new faces on a team that won the NBA championship last season. Looking to repeat. Brooks Barnhizer. Here's Sengun trying to draw the foul against him. He does. Sengun finds the cutter, and that's going to be an easy float right there. It's going to be Clint Capella back with Houston after some years away. Shepherd going to find Eason. He was blocked at the rim. It's going to stay with Houston. Brooks Barnhizer, 23 years old, out of Northwestern. I swear, they just come up with these random players. Picked in the second round. They actually had to trade away a couple picks because they just didn't have enough room on their team. That's how good they built their roster. Here's Kevin Durant at the top. He's going to find Sengun. Dribbles, drives, back to KD. KD for three. It's off the back iron. Sengun back to Shepherd. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Shepherd against Barnhizer. He's going to drive, kick it back. Here's Sengun working against Wiggins. Still on the shot clock. Puts it up. No good. Thunder have it, and here we go. Time for one more. SGA against Shepherd. He turns to his right. SGA gets double teamed, then he turns it over. Here come the Rockets. 2-on-2. Eason all the way. And Jay Williams draws a foul. And now they overturn the call. It's going to be a charge. It's going to be a charge on Tari Eason, who, by the way, could not come to an extension with the Rockets, could eventually be traded. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not yet hit that like button, we need 12 more. Get us to 100 likes right now, man. Let's go, chat. 5 seconds to go. Here's the dribble, the drive from Wiggins. Poked away. He's on the floor, and time expires. So we have an incredible matchup here in game number 1 of the season. Rockets and Thunder starting off the season. It is 30-27 at the end of the first quarter. BMO says Stephen A. mentioned KD as a dark horse MVP, which is interesting. I just don't see it based on the production, based on all the talent on that team and how they play. I mean, Kevin Durant does have 8 points here in the first quarter. He's playing well, but there will be some nights where I think others are going to contribute, but maybe KD could be. Maybe he could be in the MVP convo. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. It is the Game Day Live Show. First game of the season. Let me know how you're feeling in the chat. Rockets lead it by 3. Who do you think is going to win this game? Secret says, will Peculiar P play, or is he already listed out? He's out. Who else? Trendon Watford's out. Jared McCain's out. I think just those 3. Joel Embiid should be good to go for tomorrow night. So I'm excited. And I think the Sixers can win it. I think they can win it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next stat. Who is going to win Rookie of the Year? Who is going to win Rookie of the Year this season? I'm sure everybody will have the same answer, but who's it going to be? Last year it was Stephon Castle. Would have been Jared McCain if he stayed healthy. Jared McCain was running away with it last year until he got injured. Let's go, chat. We need 10 more likes. We got a ton of people in the chat. Let's go. I want to hear from you, man. Welcome into Philly Take with RB. The more you comment and interact, the more fun this is. The more I know you want me to do these streams. Let's go, man. We'll be live for every Sixers game this season. Starting tomorrow night. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. We'll do some occasional NBA streams. Don't know how much we'll do, but if you guys like these shows, let me know by hitting the like button. Make sure you turn on the notifications. Busy B says, Coop. Monster says Dylan Harper. Harper, or Bailey. Brian says, any new guys for the Sixers? Come on, Brian. What, you been tapped out all off season, my boy? Come on, man. You got to go back and binge watch the videos tonight. A lot has happened this off season. Busy says, throw VJ in there too. He's definitely making the all-rookie team. Look, I think VJ could have a shot if Cooper Flagg gets injured, honestly. Like, I think VJ could be in the top 3, if I'm being for real here. It's crazy how young the Thunder are and how they built their team last year and all the draft picks they have, the money that they just started shelling out to certain players. What did SGA get? Like $80 million a year, which is wild. Here's Chet, the turnaround fade. Got it again. Chet Holmgren is on one. But actually, I think they're going to call, what was that, a travel? They just called something on Chet. He didn't like it. I was happy to see the Thunder win last year. You know, their franchise never won one. It was a great series. And then Halliburton got hurt in Game 7. That was unfortunate. Here's Thompson going to find Sengun. There's Jabari Smith Jr. He's working, kicks it out. Thompson against Wiggins, puts it up short. Hartenstein the rebound, and here come the Thunder. It's going to be A.J. Mitchell, who got some good minutes last year in the playoffs, and Chet is fouled. Another and one. And one. Thunder had to trade Dylan Jones. They didn't have enough roster space to keep all these picks. They drafted this guy, Brooks Barnhizer. So just, you know, great cap and roster logistics by Sam Presti. But A.J. Mitchell getting some burn here. They got Alex Caruso. I mean, they went, 10, 11 deep in the playoffs. Like, they're not afraid to do it, obviously. They're not afraid. Guys, let's go. We need 7 more likes. Who's going to get us to 100? We got to wake up the neighbors, man. Everybody says Cooper Flagg. Yeah, probably will be. Are you going to stay up for the game tonight? No, I'm not, because I need to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow is a huge day. Big day tomorrow, man. Sixers and Celtics tomorrow night. We'll be live for the entire stream. Make sure y'all follow us on all platforms, man. We are pumping out content everywhere. Muhammad in the chat says, let's go Knicks. Should be an interesting season. It feels like they got to push all the chips in this season. Chief says, you need to get your sleep tonight, my boy. I know, man. It's going to be a big day tomorrow. I'm already fired up. I feel like I could go right into that stream tonight. Now, again, for my Sixers fans, and even if you're not a Sixers fan, tune in tomorrow night. It's a lot of fun. We do our analysis, same type of thing during the game, but we take callers post-game. We have a whole setup going. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure people will be very, very happy tomorrow night, or they'll be very, very frustrated. Because to be honest with you, looking at the Celtics right now, Jaylen Brown is questionable for tomorrow night. He's got a hamstring injury. Obviously, no Jason Tatum. Al Horford's not even on the team anymore. Drew Holiday's not on the team. Porzingis is not on the team. The Celtics have literally accepted that this is going to be a gap year for their team. So to be quite honest with you, the Sixers better go into Boston tomorrow night and win. Joel Embiid's on the floor. You have to win. You have to win. Got to, set a tone. Have to play well. And I mean, based on what we saw last Friday, even though it was just a little glimpse, Joel, Tyrese, Grimes, VJ, right? I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. Sixers are banged up too. No Paul George, no McCain, no Watford, but the Sixers have a lot of young, quick depth. For all the Thunder fans that have never watched a Sixers game, it's almost like they're trying to emulate what the Thunder are doing in a way. Obviously, they have Joel and PG, but all the young guards that they're building, trying to, provide more depth, be able to go 10 deep, like you're going to see a lot more of it this season. And I just don't think the Celtics are going to have that good of a season. I think they'll be good. Like, I think they'll be a 7 seed, 6 seed maybe in the East, but I just don't see them doing too much this year. They're obviously gearing up for next season. All right, here we go. Sengun guarded by Caruso. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to drive and fumbled it and lost it. Sengun's a key piece for this Rockets team. Here's Chet driving down the other end. Chet guarded by Eason. Chet, Hartenstein wings it to the corner and wings it to nobody. So we are knotted up at 30. Who's been here since the playoffs, man? Who joined in the playoffs? Here's Sengun. He's at the high post. He's going to kick it back. Here's a 3 ball, and that one is money. First time in. That was number 20 with his first 3 of the game. It's going to be Josh Okogie. If you remember him from Phoenix. It's actually bounced around a couple places, but it's been a pretty solid player. Good get for Houston. They were loading up this offseason. After the make from OKC, we have another 3, and this one's going to be from Sengun. Here's Chet Holmgren again, cooking so far tonight. Here's AJ Mitchell. He's going to drive, float it up, missed it short. Thunder take it back. Hartenstein, Mitchell, and banks it in off the glass. 36-34. This is going to be a really good game, man. This is going to be a tight game. 9:20 to go here in the second. Thompson drives, kicks back. Eason for 3, and cha-ching again. So the Rockets are starting to really let it fly, and they are cooking right now. Here's the Thunder trying to hang with Houston. Like I said, Houston's coming out with a bang tonight. Caruso for 3. It's good.
He's on fire.
Holy smokes, we got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 39-37. Woo. Heat check right now, man. Let's go. And this time it's going to be an illegal screen on Houston. So it's going back the other way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need 2 more likes. Get us to 100. Who's going to do it, man? Hit that thumbs up. Also, if you guys have any questions for me about this season, anything you want to know, anything you want my opinion on, let me know. Rockets tried to smother Mitchell there. He drives now, kicks it. Chet, sidestep, steps back, and got it again. Are you kidding me? Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren is on fire.
He's on fire.
Holy smokes. Thunder 5 for 6 in this quarter. Here's Thompson, drives the lane and lost it out of bounds. Let's stay with Houston, but man. Woo. Great game so far, man. Both teams are just letting it fly. Man, doesn't it feel good to have hoops back? Feels like we were just here 4 months ago. It's been a nice summer, but man, I feel like we're right back in the groove. Josh Okogie's going to be fouled, knocked to the hardwood. Is it fair to say that this game kind of has like a playoff feel to it already? Is it fair to say that? Let's go, man. Guys, if you are new to the channel, I am RB. This is Philly Take with RB. We have made a platform and a name for ourselves covering the Philly teams, most specifically the Sixers, but I cover the Eagles on another channel called A to Z Philly. Cover the Sixers. We do NBA streams. We do a ton of content. We are trying to take over the game. So make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Join the family. If you want to become a member, hit that join button. Let's go, man. I'm hype. Basketball is back. It feels like we're back, you know? Like it feels like we're back. I'm going to drop our membership link in the chat. Also, join our Philly Take Discord. It's our group chat. You can also call in from the Discord as well. Free throws good. It's 41-39. Here are the Thunder. Both teams going deep into their bench. A lot of different looks. Here's AJ Mitchell around a screen. Puts it up from about 5 feet, and he overshot the rim. Hartenstein couldn't pick it up, and here come the Rockets. Shepherd against Mitchell. Here's the drive, the kick, Okogie. Now Durant back in the game. Durant, Shepherd from no man's land. It comes up short. Okogie tried to get the board. He couldn't, but he threw it off of Lou Dort. Ref signaled that it was Houston ball. Mark Daigneault did not like the call. Now the refs are going to talk about it a little bit. Do we have 100 likes in the chat? We do. We do. Drop the yes, sir, in the chat. Let's go. Drop them yes, sirs in the chat. We're going to let that air horn fly in just a second. Lou Dort, Isaiah Hartenstein. He's going to one bounce. Here's AJ Mitchell. Mitchell for three. I mean, the Thunder just have shooters upon shooters on this team. They just have so many guys that can just beat you off the dribble. 7:14 to go here in a second. Jabari Smith going to drive, kick it out. Here's Okogie. The drive, the spin, up top. Durant, 4, 3. He gets doubled. He turns. He fades in and out. Smith gets the rebound. Okogie. Here's Shepherd from 3. Got it off the window. Telling you, man, watch out for Reed Shepherd this season. I don't know why they're not starting him, but man. Now it's Hartenstein from the corner. That's an air ball. Picked up by Durant. The Rockets out with the charge. One bounce. Adams down low. And a blocking foul on OKC. Woo! Drop the yes, sirs in the chat, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Wake up the neighbors, man. Let's go. Welcome into the chat, man. Game Day Live Show, RB, Philly Take with RB. Shout out to our great members, man. Shout out to our great members, man. You guys and girls are the best. Y'all are the best, man. Shout out to the members, the mods. I'm ready to start another season, man. I got this fire in my eyes, man. Hope y'all have the same feeling. I'm ready for this year. Last year never happened, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work on my craft and just keep grinding, man. AJ Mitchell at the top after the free throws from Houston. Shepherd blocks it from behind. Thunder get it back. Here's Chet, finds Dort. Dort for 3. It's short. By the way, remember, no Jalen Williams tonight for the Thunder. They look this good without him. Adams misses the tapper. And Holmgren comes down with it. So we are halfway through quarter number 2. Here's the jack of all trades. Alex Caruso finds Dort. Here's Chet. He drives into the paint, turns, puts it up, and leaves it short. It is crazy to think how great this Thunder team can be, man. For a long time. Shepherd puts it up off the back iron, and Looks like Rockets are going to be called for a foul. Let's go. Drop them yes, sirs, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. $5 super chat from Power Duster 3000. What a crazy name, man. New season, new identity. I feel you. We'll read that super chat here in just 1 second. Here's SGA crossing over, drives, spins, push off, fade away. SGA kick at the bounce, but AJ Mitchell, second-year player, put in some good minutes right now. SGA has it back. He's going to drive the lane, dump it back to Hartenstein. He turns. He's got Thompson. Rockets very switchable on the defensive end. Here is Lou Dort. No time. Puts it up, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. So just an amazing 24-second sequence from the pestering Rockets. Even without Fred VanVleet, they are looking good right now. Here's Reed Sheppard. Sheppard, guarded by SGA. Comes around a screen, and he throws it to nobody. Power Duster says, Reed Sheppard looks like the star of the white high school team in Fresh Prince. Hey, coming at Reed Sheppard like that. Listen, man, I did not think Reed Sheppard was, supposed to be a top 3 pick last year. I didn't think he was that good. But after seeing him at Summer League and then seeing him in the preseason, guy barely played last year, didn't have a lot of taxing on his body, his joints. Yeah, he might be a defensive liability a little bit, but look at how many guys they have that can defend on this team. I think his shooting is going to provide a lot, especially in the absence of Fred VanVleet. So I like Reed Sheppard, but he does kind of look like that guy. Another miss from Houston. Here comes OKC. Wallace down the lane, kicks it out. Mitchell again. Mitchell for 3. Oh my gosh. Death, taxes, and the Thunder having another random second-round pick turn into an elite shooter. Unreal. Sheppard wants a 3 this time. He left it short. Dude, it is crazy how deep this Thunder team is, man. It is crazy how deep they are. Rockets are looking pretty good here with Kevin Durant. Obviously, no Jalen Williams for OKC. Here's Sengun, the turnaround. He's got to be better. Sengun's 2 for 6 in this game. He has to lock in a little bit. Here's AJ Mitchell going to drive in, kick it out to Jalen Williams. Up top to Lou Dort. He finds Mitchell for 3 again. This time it's off. He finally cooled down a little bit. Here's Durant, guarded by Lou Dort. Reed Sheppard at the top, guarded by SGA. He's working with the left hand. Finds Sengun. Sengun's got a mismatch. He turns, dishes it out to the corner. Thompson to Durant. Durant trying to create space, and he's fouled on the floor. Let's go, chat. Welcome on in, man. How are we feeling? Who do you guys think has looked better tonight, the Rockets or the Thunder? I think it's been a pretty even matchup, if I'm being honest. .310 to go here in the second. Thompson drives the lane, kicks it out. Here's a 3 ball from Smith. No good. Sengun tried to tap it in, and he missed. He missed point blank. Rockets get it back. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Durant going to drive downhill, turns, spins, bounces it out. Jabari Smith turns back to Durant. 2 on the shot clock from the elbow. It's money. It's crazy how when Kevin Durant puts up a 10-foot jump shot, you just know it's going in. It is crazy how automatic Kevin Durant has become throughout his career. I mean, he already probably was from day one, but like anytime Kevin Durant shoots a basketball, I'm like, yeah, that's going in. I think what the Rockets, again, really missed in the playoffs, what they really missed was a go-to scorer. They really missed that go-to guy. And honestly, kind of feels like they have it now. Feels like they have it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling in the chat, man? Great game here. Great game between the Rockets and the Thunder. Happy NBA season. Power Duster, thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate that. All right, let's think about the next question for the chat. Let's think about the next one. I feel like a couple of these are too easy. What do you guys think is going to win Coach of the Year? Who's going to win Coach of the Year this season? Couple new coaches around the league. Couple fresh faces. I don't think it's like an easy question. Don't feel like Mark Dagnall will win it because he won it a couple years ago. Kenny Atkinson won it last year. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe the guy from the Nuggets, Adelman, could win it. Ime Udoka. Imagine that comeback. Udoka wins Coach of the Year. Gotta be interesting. Trying to think who else. Nick Nurse. Can Nick Nurse win Coach of the Year? What about Mike Brown over there in New York? I just feel like all the pressure is building up on New York. Do you guys agree with that? Like, I feel like all of it is building up for them, and, you know, one injury could really derail their season. I don't think the Knicks have enough depth, if I'm being honest. Mike Brown better get Mikal Bridges going early on from day one. And he better tell Karl Anthony Towns what his role is going to be in the offense. Secret says Doc Rivers. Come on, man. I predict that Doc Rivers will be fired midway into the season. That's my prediction. Giannis already pretty much said he doesn't want to be in Milwaukee anymore. He does, but he doesn't. I don't think Doc Rivers wants to be. I don't think he'll want to be there halfway into the season. He'll start making excuses. Jalen Williams' three's left short. Chet tried to clean it up, and it's going to go out of bounds back to the Houston Rockets. So, a couple minutes left in this energetic first half to begin the season. First game of the night, first game of the season. 48-45. Here's Durant. Durant against Dort, puts it up and got it to go from the mid-range. Man, feels like KD never ages. Here's SGA to Lou Dort. Dort from deep. That one is short. Back to Chet. Chet. Here's a three from Williams. That one's off the mark. Here come the Houston Rockets. Sengun coming around a screen, kicks it back to KD. Here's Sengun for three, spots up. Yo, Sengun is looking good from deep, man. He's starting to put these things on the money. Somebody worked on that jump shot this summer. Here's a three now from Jalen Williams. The bounce up and couldn't get it to fall. Chet got smacked in the face on the rebound. And now he's holding his eye. So Chet's got to walk that one off. What a scream by Durant. Let's see. I predict the Washington Wizards will win this year. Yo, that's another great question. Who do we think is going to be the worst team in the NBA? Stamp your prediction right now. Who is going to be the worst team in the National Basketball Association this year? As we saw last year, the top 5 worst teams didn't even get top 5 picks. So, honestly, the whole tanking thing doesn't even matter. Sixers were tanking well, and by the time that they got down where they needed to go, they ended up with the 3rd pick. So really the tankathon thing doesn't even matter. But who do I think is going to be the worst team this year? Hold on, let me look at all the teams again. I got a couple in mind. Memphis is off to a really bad start with injuries already. I think the worst team... Man, this is hard. I think Washington showed last year that they have a lot of promise, like with the way they were playing. They were stacking a lot of good young talent. They made like some irrelevant trade this summer. They got CJ McCollum. I don't know why they did that, but you know, they traded away Jordan Poole. I don't think the Wizards are going to be the worst team this year. Even though their team doesn't make any sense. Why did they get CJ McCollum? And they still have Chris Middleton. They got some good young talent, though, man. They get Trey Johnson, add him to Bub Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly and Alex Sarr. All right, so the call was challenged about who it went out on. It's going to go back to Houston. It's overturned. Yeah, honestly, I think the Wizards are actually building something nice. I think the worst team is going to be Utah. No offense to Ace Bailey and them and Lauri Markkanen, but I think the Utah Jazz are going to be like 5-25. I mean, they have Isaiah Collier and Taylor Hendricks and Walker Kessler. I don't know. I think the Jazz are going to bottom out, trade Markkanen, and try to get the number 1 pick next year, who's from Utah, hometown kid. I feel like that'll be like their final chance to try to get like a number 1 pick. I feel like the Jazz are going to tank hard, even though it really doesn't matter. But they're going to try to get number 1 pick for this upcoming year. Thompson misses the jump shot, picked up by the Thunder. He had an impressive debut, by the way, for BYU. It's BYU, right? Yeah, I think so. SGA goes right into the cup, and man, Steven Adams got sent to the floor. There he looked like a 55-year-old. Do you guys know how old Steven Adams is? Feels like he's been in the NBA for 30 years. I'm not even joking. Here's Eason to Adams. The cut. Durant pulls up. Got it. It's crazy to see Durant and Adams playing together. Kind of just gave me major flashbacks. If I looked at Steven Adams and thought about his career, I would think he's 40 years old. Chet Holmgren from 3. That one does not fall, even though he had an impressive first half. But yeah, a lot of people think Steven Adams is like 40 years old. He's only 32. I don't know how that's even real. I don't know how that's even real, man. 5 seconds to go. Ball poked away. So the Rockets will have time for one more. NBA on NBC. A new change this year. There's Melo, Vince Carter, McGrady, Maria Taylor. It's crazy, man. Different vibes. Different vibes, man. Kevin Durant, number 8 all-time on the points list. About 1,000 behind Wilt Chamberlain. Sengun going to knock down the free throw. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the chat. Drop a fire if you have been rocking with us all night. It's NBA opening night. Let me know if you enjoy these types of streams. Do you want me to do these types of streams more? BMO says the Kings, Wizards, Hornets, Nets. Nets is a good one. Honestly, the Nets, I didn't even think about them. Nets might be the worst team in the league. Nets are just so far behind the 8 ball. It's crazy. 3 seconds to go, and they had a foul to give, I believe. So Thompson's going to pick one up. Secret says, how's he only 32, bro? I swear. Man, it feels like Steven Adams has been playing for 5 decades. Mitchell at the buzzer. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Did he get fouled as well? I don't think he got fouled. Oh my gosh. AJ Mitchell. AJ Mitchell with 11 points in the first half. The Thunder have done it again, man. How do the Thunder keep doing this? He got it off. Are you kidding me? Yo, AJ Mitchell. Official review, but that he definitely got that off. Yo, AJ Mitchell might be the MVP of the first half. You're thinking about Caruso and Aaron Wiggins, and I know AJ Mitchell played a little bit last year, but he was on the back burner. He was a draft and stash because there was no room for him. And you know who the Thunder have coming back soon? A guy who should have been a top 5 pick last year in Nikola Topic. Do you guys understand how deep the Thunder are? Holy smokes, bro. This guy, I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy what they have on his team. It's unbelievable. Mitchell only started 1 game last year. I think it was the last game of the year. Played in 36 games, averaged 6 points off the bench, 38% from 3. Playoffs, he averaged 3 points a game. He only played in 7 minutes a game, 12 games played. Dude, unbelievable, man. You would think it's going to be Alex Caruso, and then they bring this guy in, Brooks Barnhizer, right? They trade Dylan Jones to the Wizards because they don't have enough room. And then of all people, it's AJ Mitchell, who looks like the next big thing off the Thunder bench. It's unbelievable. And he's got an and one, too. Going to the line. Needs this point, too. Free throw is good. A 4-point play. Full court heave was almost good. It wouldn't have counted, but that is where we are at. Halfway through the first game of the NBA season. It is the Rockets 57 and the Thunder 51. I predicted that the Rockets would win this game. What did I say? 116 to 109, I think I said. So, yeah, man. This has been an eventful game. I said that these two teams are going to be first and third. Actually, no, first and second, I said, in the Western Conference. And so far, they are showing exactly why. They're showing exactly why. I mean, both teams with firepower. We already know what the Thunder can do. But the Houston Rockets, I mean, defensively, I feel like the Rockets look really sharp. They're switching almost everything outside of Steven Adams. They're putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers of OKC. And what really amazes me is, like, you know, Chet's got 18 points. He looks great. AJ Mitchell was a revelation.
Businesses are the backbone
for OKC off the bench. But they've held SGA to 5 shot attempts here in this opening game in the first half. SGA's only got 5 shot attempts. Why? Because Amin Thompson, first team all defense, is putting the pressure on him. Amin Thompson looks fantastic, man. And I mean, we already expected him to take a step up this year, but like, man. And then again, going back to what we said in the playoffs last year, the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? They were so deep, but they also had their go-to guy in SGA. The Rockets needed their go-to guy. They needed their go-to guy. And they got him. And his name is Kevin Durant. He's one of the best scorers ever in NBA history. So, to be quite honest with you, man, Very impressive from Houston. They have a lot of depth. Tari Eason, Reed Shepard, Josh Okogie. I still think they can add a little bit, especially with the Van Vliet injury, but Thunder are overall the better team, but the Rockets look really impressive from day one. That's my takeaway. I think the Thunder need to play a little bit quicker. I feel like they're playing into the strengths of the Rockets. I feel like when the Thunder are at their best, they're moving all around. They're running a bunch of sets. They're just shooting 3 after 3. And, I mean, I will be honest, like the height that Ime Udoka has thrown out there for Houston is definitely affecting what OKC is trying to do. Just being honest. Crazy. Power Dusters is going to be exciting to see the end of quarter heaves because of the rule change. Yeah, they did change that rule where they don't count as stats anymore, so definitely interesting. Tika says, are the Sixers going to steer away from chasing big-name old free agents for max money going forward? I would hope so, unless there's one that they really, really need, because, again, the way to build is not that way anymore. The way to build now is by doing what the Thunder did last year. Having a bunch of guys that are young, that can run fast, that don't get injured, and just playing up tempo and being a deep squad. Being more well-rounded. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your one main takeaway of the first half? Leading scorer for Houston is Kevin Durant. He's got 14 and 5, off to a great start as a Houston Rocket. Signed an extension, by the way, a couple days ago. So he's not going anywhere after this year. He will retire in Houston. Matter of fact, he had an interview, and he said he wanted to, win a championship and then have his jersey hung in the rafters, which is cool. Steven Adams making an impact defensively. He's really banging it down low against Hartenstein. Even though Hartenstein's probably outplayed him, I think Adams has had a huge impact. Thompson defensively has been incredible against SGA. And Chet has really been the anchor for OKC. Chet has looked really good tonight. 18 in the first half. He's their leading scorer. But the revelation off the bench has been AJ Mitchell. Second round pick last year. He's got 12 points, 3 triples, and 2 assists in the first half. So a big first game of the season already for AJ Mitchell. Thunder are playing without Jalen Williams. They're playing without Isaiah Joe. They are playing without Nikola Topic. And you can already see the depth that's there. Second round pick last year out of Santa Barbara. Like I said, it's just game 1 of the season, though. Can't put too much stock into it. Going to be interesting, though. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the NBA Game Day Live Show presented by Sleeper. We will be live streaming every Sixers game this season. We will be covering it all, pregame, live game, postgame, starting tomorrow. We drop multiple videos a week. We do a lot of coverage, so make sure you tune in. Make sure you are tuning in. Tika says, does anybody have Mando left over? My client is wearing Mandon't. Tika, you got to check out Mando, man. You got to buy for the client. You know what I mean? Use code PhillyTake5. Shout out to Mando. Shout out to the sponsors. BMO says, Ime is still figuring out how to optimize Sengun's role, it seems. Sengun, to me, is just playing a little bit chaotic. The positive from Sengun in the first half is that his shot looks a lot better. Looks a lot more confident. But I do agree with you. They have to do more two-man action with KD and Sengun. Should be a pick-and-pop nightmare. But Sengun does have 5 rebounds and 5 assists and 2 steals. So he is impacting the game in a multitude of facets. He's got 10 points. I just think he's got to stay a little more composed when he's dribble driving to the rim. He's got to just tighten up a little bit with the handle. Like sometimes he plays a little bit out of his element. If SGA gets going in this game, though, and Case and Wallace gets going, I think the Thunder will be all right. Shout out to the chat, though, man. First half of the season in the books. I am excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to see what happens. We shall see, man. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. And shout out to our great sponsor of the show, man. So going back to the picks we made earlier, you know, we had we had Kevin Durant on the over with the assists. He's got one right now. I mean, he could hit that, you know, a little bit iffy. We looked at the game later tonight, and we had SGA something as well. But yeah, man, Sleepers is dope. You guys got to check him out. You guys got to check out Sleeper. Matter of fact, let me show you what I'm working with here. Let's do it. Let's go, chat. Get me fired up, man. The more you guys interact, the more fun this is. Really, we're just patiently awaiting tomorrow night. It's going to be a big-time show tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in for Sixers opening night. So once again, guys, you got to go check out Sleeper. Shout out to them for being our presenting sponsor of the show all season long. Right now on Sleeper, you can get a free $20 entry right now. If you go to Sleeper, just sign up, use the code PhillyTake, get a 100% deposit match up to $100. But right now on Sleeper, you can literally get a free $20 entry. You see it right there on the top of the app. Easy. Click on that entry and use it today. And like I was talking about earlier, you can also make picks during the game. So we talked about, right? You can make anywhere from 2 to 8 picks. You pick the overs or the unders. Simple as that. And it's not only pregame, you can do it live during the game. That's why this app is so cool. You got Kevin Durant right here, right? He's got 14 points. Do we think Kevin Durant is going to go over or under 27.5? Boom. We can click more right there. SGA had a really cold first half with 5 points. Do we think he's going to go over or under 22.5? I think he's going to go over. So we could make an entry as easy as that. Couple clicks, less than 30 seconds, and boom, our picks are in. So definitely check out Sleeper, man. Love what they're doing over there. It's like a game with inside the game. So stop sleeping on Sleeper. Check them out. You can get up to 1,000 times your payout if your picks win. Use the promo code PhillyTake. You can get a 100% deposit match up to $100. And like I said, get your free $20 promo right now. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. All right, man. Second half coming up. What do we think is going to happen? What do we think? Who's going to win this game, ladies and gentlemen? Can we get this up to 200 likes? We're on our way. We're getting there. We're getting there. Who's going to be rocking with RB all season long, man? Who's going to be rocking with RB all season long? Let's go. Let's go. Yes, sir. We got AG in the house. What's up, AG? Where's our channel members at, man? Where's everybody at? How are y'all feeling tonight? Ready to go, man. I'm ready to rock. What else we got in the chat, man? Drop your states, your cities. Where's everybody tuning in from? How are you feeling tonight? How are you feeling tonight? Let's do it, man. Leading scorers. Let's see, man. Paycom Center, Oklahoma City. Oh, we got a dog walking on a basketball here at halftime. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. It's pretty dope. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say I appreciate the heck out of every single one of you who have tuned in tonight, who will tune in with us all season. And yeah, man, let me drop some of the emojis in here. Big one tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sixers versus Celtics. Who do you guys think is going to win that game? Philly or Boston? I'll read out your answers to that, and I will give some shout-outs to the people rocking with us in the chat. But I will take a quick step away, and we will be right back here on the Game Day live show. All right. We are back here on the NBA Game Day live show. Game number 1 of the season. We are giving you the live play-by-play, the breakdowns, the analysis. Should be a good finish of this one, man. It's been a really good game tonight. Warriors and Lakers coming up later. We will not be streaming that. But we will be back tomorrow night. Sixers versus the Boston Celtics. Busy says Philly's going to win. Perez says Philly while they have Joel. Basketball says my guess is Philly 115-105. All right, man. Let's see if the Thunder can lock them down here in the second half. Or if it will be the Rockets who will continue their offensive dominance. Kevin Durant leading the way with 14 points. All right, here we go. There's Cason Wallace going to drive, kick, Chet for 3. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Kevin Durant. And that is how we begin. Here's Jabari Smith Jr. He's going to drive, float it up and in. Rockets have the first tap here in the third quarter. Here's SGA, going to find Lou Dort. Here's Chet Holmgren. Rockets running what almost looked like a zone for a second. The Thunder can't put it in. They are struggling. Here come the Houston Rockets. Amen Thompson going to find Kevin Durant. Here's KD working against Wallace. He turns, he spins, he fades, and got it to go. Kevin Durant picking up right where he left off. Kevin Durant on the money. He's got 16 points. Here is Cason Wallace driving baseline. He turns, underhands it. Dort puts it up. It's short, and the Rockets have it again. Here's Steven Adams, and he tried to throw it to Durant. Durant was a little bit livid there. Didn't like that pass. Went out of bounds, turned it over. Here's Chet, finds a backdoor cut, and Wallace could not hold on to it, so it is turned over yet again. Sorry, y'all. Amen Thompson again. Houston is starting to run away with this game. I don't want to say it's over yet. I don't want to say that, I mean, we've seen it many times with OKC. Like, they can just flip the switch on. But right now, the Rockets look dangerous. Rockets look good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a roll call in here. If you are in the chat right now, if you're rocking with Philly Take with RB, drop a fire in the chat. First, I want to give a shout out to Busy B, who is always rocking with us and always showing us love and holding it down in the chat. So shout out to Busy. AG's in here. We got, who else? Cool J's been in the building. Where's all of our channel members at? Where's all our members at, man? I'm so ready for tomorrow night. I know we're talking about this game, but I'm just so ready to see Joel Embiid drop 30 plus on Boston. Sixers are scaring me into good vibes. We're feeling like the good vibes team, man. They are. Sorry to say it. See if we have a Celtics injury report for tomorrow. I know Jaylen Brown is questionable. What other games we got tomorrow night? Who else is on the schedule? Cavs and Knicks. Should be a good one. I know the Knicks announced that that Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart are out. Nets and Hornets, nah. Heat and Magic, maybe. Interested to see the Magic. Raptors and Hawks could be an interesting game. Sixers, Celtics. We have Pistons and Bulls. Pelicans and Grizzlies. Wizards and Bucks. Clippers, Jazz. No. Spurs and Mavericks could be a good one. That's an ESPN game tomorrow night. I think Spurs and Mavs is going to be a good game. Who's the 7 p.m. ESPN? Oh, it's Cavs and Knicks. Kings and Suns, not worried about it. And Timberwolves, Blazers, eh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you my bold prediction here early, I guess 24 hours or maybe 22 hours in advance now. The people on the stream won't know this until tomorrow. I think Joel Embiid's dropping like 36 points. I know it sounds crazy. I know I might end up looking like a fool. But Joel Embiid is going to shut those fans up in Boston. He is coming back on a vengeance. And I know they're going to play up tempo. They're going to play through Maxey and VJ and Grimes and blah, blah, blah. But Joel Embiid is going to be back to prove a point tomorrow. He's going to be like, I'm back. It's going to be his I am back moment. I'm excited for it. I cannot wait. All right, here we go. Rockets leading by 12, and they take it away. They are bullying the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are bullying them. 2 minutes into the third, here's Amen Thompson going to cross over, drive, spin, one bounce, 3-ball from Smith. Couldn't get it to go. Picked up by the Thunder. They're going to pick up the pace, which is what I said they need to do at halftime. Here's SGA, steps into a 3 and couldn't get it to fall. SGA had a couple games in the playoffs like this where he just did not show any aggressiveness. I don't know what SGA is thinking tonight, but maybe he's just frazzled a bit. Maybe it's the championship banner celebration thing that I was talking about. But I don't know, man. Thunder just don't look confident without their leader, you know, taking the rock. Like, SGA should not only have 7 shot attempts. It's pretty wild. Here's SGA. He's going to find Lou Dort. One bounce. SGA from the mid-range. Got it. 10-point game. Who's tuning in tomorrow night for Sixers and Celtics? Let me know in the chat. Hope to see all of you there. Here's Sengun, guarded by Caruso, and Caruso going to take it away, drive the length of the floor, and slam it down with the one hand. There is the super versatile Alex Caruso. Been waiting to see that all night. The steal and the slam. Just like that, Thunder recoup a little bit of their energy there. Here is Amen Thompson. Thunder down by 8. Here's Jabari Smith Jr. He's going to drive, turns, spin to his right, working, trying to size it up, puts it up short. Adams got it back, couldn't handle it. It's out of bounds, and all of a sudden, the Thunder is starting to look a little bit confident. SGA driving, pull up, elbow, got it. There he is. There he is. The Thunder are starting to look more confident. They are starting to look a little more confident. Here are the Rockets. Thompson driving, dishes to the corner. Sengun. Sengun going to drive, floats it up, hits the floor hard, but he is fouled. Sengun going to the charity stripe for 2. Also, can you guys hear and see me clearly? Let me know in the chat. I want to make sure our stream is all good to go. I want to make sure y'all can see us clearly. Got to make sure all the technical stuff is good before tomorrow night. Still working on a scoreboard fix, but we'll get there. It's been a very long process. It was already a long process to get the phones going, but we got them back, so one thing at a time. So the free throws are good. It is 65-57. Here's SGA, going to find Wallace, back to SGA. Wallace wants a 3. Cha-ching. So the Thunder are not going away. They are not going away whatsoever. Here's Thompson, kicks it back. Sengun, the pump fake. Drives, spins, the right hand hook. Couldn't get it, but he's fouled again. Fouled again. Yo, the merch is clean, man. Go cop some merch, man. Merch is fire. Katie tried to take the dribble handoff. It went off the knee of Lou Dort. See what they call it. Should be Rockets ball. It is pretty wild to see KD, who's like never lifted weights at all, just continue to be the man. Like, he's just so gifted as a scorer, man. 37 years old. Sengun gonna drive, floats it up off the bank, and a tough muscle bucket. Here are the Thunder. Wallace kicks it back to Hartenstein. Here's the jump shot, and that one is off the mark. Hartenstein hits the floor hard. They're gonna say it's staying here with OKC. Hartenstein grimacing in pain. Jabari Smith did not like the call. Now, I'm curious to hear what you guys think about Kevin Durant. What do you think about KD's legacy? Do you think he has to win a championship again for his legacy to be complete? What are your thoughts on Kevin Durant? So here's OKC. SGA going to find Chet. Turns, fades, puts it up. No good. Now Hartenstein's wrestling Adams on the ground. They're getting in each other's faces. Jawing a little bit. Now they're going to dap each other up. This game's getting a little physical. This game is getting physical, man. Tell you what, Isaiah Hartenstein, Adams is not one guy to mess with. Rockets win the jump ball, and then it gets tapped out of bounds. It's going to stay with, I think, actually, no, it's going to be OKC. So now the Thunder are going to inbound. It feels like this game has been stopped like a million times in the span of 2 minutes. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's SGA. He's going to one bounce to the corner. Lou Dort driving baseline, kicks it out. 3 ball from Wallace. No good. And the Rockets come down with it. Here come the Houston Rockets. Thompson crossing over, driving, turning, spinning, dishing out to the corner. Sengun can't get it to fall. Adams fighting for the rebound. He has it. He throws behind the back. What a dish. Here's Durant up top. And now Durant gets his pocket picked by Wallace. Wallace goes a lunt to the floor, and another foul down the other end. Man, spectacular defense on point here. We are seeing a lot of crazy defense on the perimeter right now. Things are getting wild out here. First free throw is off the mark. Cason Wallace, just another guy that's just young, feisty. He's got a lot of money coming his way one day. It's crazy because he wasn't even a starter last year. He's only 21 years old. This is his 3rd year in the league. Former 10th overall pick. Busy says that's debatable. Sixer Sam says I don't think he has to. People have a problem with how he got him. At the end of the day, he has him. You know, I agree with you, Busy. I agree. And with Sam as well. Like, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest players I've ever seen. Now, should he have joined the Warriors? Probably not. But he did it. They won the rings. They were dominant. They still had to stay healthy. Ever since KD has left the Warriors, I personally feel like he's been put in crappy situations. You could say, well, maybe he chose to go to crappy teams. That's true. And, you know, he is a diva sometimes, but he's still very skilled at 37. He came off an Achilles a couple years ago. Eason's going to miss the baseline. Jay, here's Durant back to Eason. Looking to make some magic here. He turns, spins, tried to get it to Adams. It's plucked away. Yo, Cason Wallace is an unbelievable defender. Thunder with a couple quick passes. A 3-ball missed in the corner. Thunder get it back. It was Lou Dort with the rebound. Now Dort catches it, puts up a 3. It's in and out. Man, the tempo of this game has turned up. The Oklahoma City Thunder, and especially Cason Wallace. I mean, look at this on-ball defensive impact. This is what I want to see from a guy like VJ. Lou Dort tried to steal the pass. Here's a 3 from Eason. That's off the back iron. Suddenly the Rockets are getting put in their place a little bit. And the Thunder are trying to go quicker. SGA cross down the lane, right up and in. And just as I said, the OKC Thunder are speeding up the game. And they are looking formidable. They really are. 4-point game. Houston leads it. Reed Shepherd puts up the J, mid-range, no good. Adams taps it, missed it, got it this time on the second attempt. I do want to finish my Kevin Durant point, but this game's going crazy right now as Cason Wallace blows by Shepherd for an easy lay. I'll be honest, man, Cason Wallace might be the MVP so far this second half. I said SGA and Cason Wallace needed to get going. That's exactly what they're doing. Wallace with 6 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. And in the absence of Jalen Williams, I mean, this defense that we're seeing, I mean, we know Wallace is one of the better on-ball defenders in the league. Thunder have a lot of them, but man, see the type of defense he's playing right now on Kevin Durant? On a guy that's, 6 inches taller than him. Crazy. Anyway, back to my Kevin Durant point. KD goes to the Brooklyn Nets, right? He goes to the Phoenix Suns, and, you got all these different teams, but in my opinion, like, all the situations have just turned terrible for different reasons, right? The whole thing in Brooklyn with, Kyrie and the year where everybody's sitting out and, James Harden quits on a team. Then in Phoenix, they did not build the team around him the right way at all. So again, part of it is on KD, and I do think he is a diva sometimes, but he's also one of the most talented players I've ever seen. He's 37 years old. And now I feel like KD is in the right situation for him. I think he's in the perfect situation this year. He doesn't have to be everything. He also is not going to be nothing. He'll probably be the leading scorer of the team, but he's got the complementary pieces around him. I mean, I could say the same thing for Joel Embiid, his entire career. Like, they haven't supported him with the right type of fitting pieces. Anyway, back to the chat we go. Once again, shout out to everybody in here. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you for being here. Game Day Live Show. We are warming up with the opening night game of the season. Got just a little bit over a quarter left. It's going to be a good finish here. Nelson in the chat. Nelson, what's good? Nelson says, what up, y'all? KD is such a great scorer, just a baller. I hate that he went to Golden State. Can't get over it. I hear you, man. He shouldn't have done that. But he did. They were dominant. Busy says KD is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Can't take anything away from his game. That's a fact. He's unbelievable. I remember like a year and a half ago when everybody was like, should the Sixers try to get Durant? I know Maury's probably called about him a few times. I was like, heck yeah, Durant is unstoppable. People were telling me, no, he's too old, he's too this. Listen, man, KD is ageless. Guy's 37 years old, and, I mean, look at him tonight. Guy doesn't lift weights, nothing. He's just a straight hooper. Levi says, my mom met KD through a basketball camp in OKC. He treated her very well and was great with kids. He will always be chill to me, business aside. Definitely a little bit misunderstood for sure. Different type of guy. Ika says, shame Simmons is a W. Could have had Kyrie and Simmons leading the Boomers. Yeah, we don't talk about Ben Simmons. By the way, unsigned. Remember when I said he would be out of the league by 30? Well, I was right. University says, I live in Seattle. When KD was drafted, I thought we had struck gold until we lost the team. It's got to be brutal. OKC's been through a lot, but hey, it all worked out for them last year. They finally got over the peak. Wish I could say the same about my team. Shepherd down low. Here's Clint Capella back in, and now he's fouled under the rim. Rockets are out rebounding OKC, but right now it's just the defensive impact from the guards. You know, Caruso and Wallace, it's really making up for it. This is good hoops. First one is good at the line. And I mean, I guess you kind of have to respect it. The fact that Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers I've ever seen, the guy's probably made how much? Like 300, 400 million, 500? And he's not afraid at 9:30 a.m. on a Tuesday to just get on Twitter and start calling people stupid. I mean, you kind of have to respect it. Like, it's pretty wild if you think about it. Three ball from Wallace is off the mark. Picked up by Houston. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Shepherd on the give and go, and he fumbled it. Lost it. Here come the Thunder blowing down the floor, and Wallace again. Cason Wallace has been the MVP of this second half. No doubt about it. Shepherd at the top, going to pull up a three off the back iron, rebounded by OKC. Just above 3 minutes to go here in the third. Wiggins wants a three. That's money. And all of a sudden, it goes from a double-digit lead down to a 1-point game. The Thunder, like I just predicted, man, I'm calling this in real time. They don't go away. Out of nowhere, they can erase a 10-point lead. Thompson wants a three. That's off the mark. You can tell the Rockets are starting to get out of their element a little bit. I think they need to go back to feeding KD. Here's Shepherd to KD. KD in contest from three. No can do. The Thunder have a chance to take the lead. Are you kidding me? Here comes OKC. SGA down the floor. Guarded by two. Wiggins, the pump fake. He gets KD to bite. Steps over. Goes up. Missed the layup. Hartenstein fighting for it. Thunder get it back. They're everywhere. And now the ball is going to bounce into the hands of Amin Thompson. Timeout, Ime Udoka. 2:30 to go in the third. It is 71-70. What a game. What a game. KD and Embiid together would have been amazing. I agree. I don't know anybody else who can seamlessly fit in an NBA team like KD. Yep. KD is the definition of ball is life. His mom and hoops are all that matters. RB, are you going to any Sixers games this year? I probably will go to a handful. Like I said, we'll be doing our live show, but once the Sixers show me that they're serious about basketball this season, we'll probably end up going to a couple at least. 9:30 a.m. calling people stupid. That's a hooper at heart if I've ever seen one. This guy, like, he cares so much about his legacy. You know, you think about a lot of these dudes who are living in mansions and they're getting paychecks of millions of dollars. Like, they don't really care what people say, but this dude goes on Twitter. He's like, no, I am one of the best scorers. Like, don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me about my legacy. This guy will, he'll hop in a Twitter space and start talking smack. Like, it is wild, man. I'm surprised his agent hasn't stepped in yet. KD doesn't even make burners anymore. He replies from his personal. Yeah, He made that mistake before. 2:25 to go here in the third. Here's a wide open Tari Eason, and that one's off the mark. Rockets get their offensive rebound. Shepard puts it up, and he's got one to go. 3-point lead for Houston. Now Caruso on the other end. He's going to answer right back. It's tied. Here's Sengun for three, and it has turned into a 3-point shootout, man. It has turned into a 3-point shootout. Now Chet wants a chance at one. That one comes up short, though, and he couldn't track down his own board. Take a look at some of the team stats real quick. Rockets shooting 28% from three. Thunder at 25%. 8 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Shepard looking, and Katie fouled off ball by Wiggins. If you guys have not yet, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome on in. And now this time Durant's going to get ran over by Lou Dort. So it's going to be another foul on OKC. I think that'll put the Rockets into the bonus. And Durant's going to knock down the free throw. Look, it was one by himself. I think they call it a tech. So Lou Dort picks up his third. He's going to come out of the game. Jalen Williams coming back in. Here's Reed Shepard. He's going to find Tari Eason. Eason driving downhill with the right hand. Floats it up off the bank. He missed it. Here come the Thunder. 1 minute to go in the third. Wiggins drives downhill and he postered him. Aaron Wiggins with the poster. Oh my gosh. Sengun floats it up. No can do. Aaron Wiggins put that man on a poster. Are you kidding me? Wow. Unbelievable. Capella tried to stop him. There was no getting in his way. You think of Aaron Wiggins as a role player, but my gosh, he just put that man on a poster. Put that on the bedroom wall. Wow. Dude, the Thunder are just ridiculously deep. Wow. I mean, that is just ridiculous, man. That's unbelievable. We got Sengun at the stripe now. That boy Capella comes back to Houston, already gets put on a poster. That's wild. 40 seconds to go here in the third. By the way, Houston perfect at the free throw line tonight. 17 for 17. Thompson with the block on SGA at the rim. Thompson's just an unbelievable defender. First team all defense last year, and he's just getting better and better. Here's Durant against SGA. They're going to bring the trap. Thompson wide open on the wing. He's going to dribble in, kick it out. Here's Tari Eason going downhill, steps back. Perfect defense by OKC. Forces him to turn it over. 5 seconds to go here in the third. SGA going to put up a desperation. No can do. So we are headed to the fourth quarter of the opening night game. It is a 4-point game. This is a close one. It could go either way. Who do you think's going to win, Rockets or Thunder? If you are in the chat right now, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. We will be back tomorrow night with Sixers versus Celtics coverage. Who is going to win this game? Rockets or Thunder? Who do you think? Once again, make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Shout out to our partner at Sleeper, man. Check them out. Big Sleeper in the building. If y'all want to support the show, become a member, hit that link pinned in the chat. Got a lot of Ghost Watchers tonight. Tell you what, man, what I noticed in that third quarter was Cason Wallace is an elite defender, and so is Amin Thompson. Both of them are having a crazy impact defensively right now. BMO says Rockets would lose these games because they didn't have anybody who could score this deep in the game. That's a great point. It's a great point. Now they have the Slim Reaper, Kevin Durant, who can literally finish any game. Duncan says tomorrow's going to be a great game. It is, man. I'm excited. Cannot wait. Pre-game, live game, post-game. Seb says Rockets will lose the lead but storm back to win in the last minute. Yeah, I mean, the Thunder are really building momentum here. They definitely took over in that third quarter. I think if SGA can get going a little bit, they should be able to win. I'm still going to stick with my original prediction, which was Rockets, but I think this is coming down to a thriller, man. Who do you guys think is going to win, Rockets or Thunder? Let's go. We need y'all to get active in the chat, man. Engage in here. Drop some emojis. Get hype. Love reading out the chat, but if people aren't commenting, then not going to look at the chat like that. To start the fourth quarter, Sengun lost it out of bounds. They're going to say it stays with Houston, but a couple seconds left on the shot clock. Here's the inbound. Shepard from the corner. He hit the side of the backboard. Not even close. And the Thunder have an easy lane on the other end. It's A.J. Mitchell, who, by the way, did not play in the third quarter. He was fantastic in the first half. Here's Sengun, steps into a three. Wow, what a shot by Alperen Sengun.
He's on fire!
Sengun answered right back. He's looking a lot more confident in that jump shot. So the Thunder are going with Mitchell, Caruso, Chet, Hartenstein, and Wiggins. Chet's going to put one in easy right there. And then Houston's going to go for Shepherd. Go with Shepherd, Adams, Sengun, Okogie, and Smith Jr. Little two-man action with Reed Shepherd. Drives, kicks it. Okogie from the corner. That one is off the mark. Here's A.J. Mitchell going to find Hartenstein. Now Wiggins at the top after the poster at the end of the third quarter. Tried to bank home a three. Couldn't get it to go. And it is picked up by Houston. Ten on the shot clock. Here's Reed Shepherd one-on-one against Wiggins. Goes behind the back. Drives. Spins. Now goes into the lane. He turns. He dishes it back. Smith. 2-1, puts it up, got it at the buzzer. Jabari Smith Jr. continues his impressive night. He was subbed out for a while, but he's back in, and jump shot looks pretty smooth. This is a great game, though, to start the season. Caruso wide open three. He airballed it. He airballed it. Wow. Shepherd going to put one up. That one is short. Picked up by the Thunder. There's A.J. Mitchell coming around a screen. Wiggins, now Hartenstein. Down low, floats it up. Easy oop to Chet. Way too easy. 9:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a three-point game. Shepherd going to swing it. Sengun from deep. Man, he's on fire. He really is.
He's on fire!
Wow. Alperen Sengun is cooking from three right now. Wasn't too hot of a three-point shooter last year. Is he 5 for 7? Thunder going to answer right back. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, Sengun looks good on the 3 points tonight. Here's Sengun again. Sengun coming around a screen. He's going to drive downhill. Drew the foul. Was it a charge or a blocking foul? They're going to reward Hartenstein. That was a tough one to take right there. I know that hurt, but it's going to be a charge. Third foul awarded to Sengun. It's like a bullet coming in there. Wow. This game's going to come down to who can cause a few turnovers in the last couple minutes and who can make a couple big shots. Cason Wallace back in. Here is Mitchell. He drives and swings. Chet turning, spinning, dumps it. Hartenstein goes up and he's fouled. Hartenstein going to the line for 2. It's a 4-point game. Hartenstein used to light us up with that floater. Yeah, that's true. Crazy how he went to the Thunder and becomes a champion. Gets a lot of money, too. RB, do you ever miss B-Ball Paul? I know you had a pod with him. B-Ball Paul's a cool guy, man. I'm happy for him continuing his career, and we're still cool, man. He's a good guy. Shout out to the pod. If you guys haven't checked out our Tyrese Maxey interview, definitely do that. We were able to get Reese on a few weeks ago, so check that out before tomorrow. Talked about the expectations for this upcoming season. Here is Amin Thompson going to crossover drive downhill, kicks Okogie for 3. It's off the mark, picked up by OKC. Here come the Thunder. Wallace flying down the floor, turns, one bounce, Caruso, and he could not save it. It's out of bounds. 2-point game. Rockets lead it. Here's Alperen Sengun at the top. Working against Chet. He pulls it up. He's fouled and one. Are you kidding me? Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Alperen Sengun is putting on an absolute clinic here in the second half. We talked about Kevin Durant. Dude, what does Sengun have? Like 18, 17 in the second half? Holy crap. Holy smokes. This dude is absolutely cooking right now. $7:12 to go here in this ball game. SGA finds Mitchell. Does Mitchell have another one? This time he doesn't. He's cooled off, and Thunder are going to foul Thompson on the rebound. So it's going to go back to the Rockets. Wow. Here's Amin Thompson coming around a screen, finds a cutting Okogie, goes up, and he's fouled by Caruso. Let's go, Chad. I need to see y'all fired up, man. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. I want to know who's in the chat right now. We got 150 people in here. We have 6 minutes to go in the opening game of the NBA season. Let's go. I need some energy, man. I need y'all to get fired up. I'm RB. This is Philly Take with RB. We cover the Sixers. We cover the NBA. But most importantly, we have fun. We're going to be live every single game, pregame, live game, postgame, tomorrow night for the Sixers and Celtics. You don't want to miss it. We have a lot of new fun segments going on. We have our trivia. We have our postgame callers. We're going to be posting content in all platforms, all varieties. We had a couple great callers the other night. I'm excited to hear from you all tomorrow night. I'm excited, man. How do we feel about this game to open the season? I mean, if the season goes like this, it should be a pretty entertaining one. Should be pretty fun, man. Tell you what, man, Alperen Sengun's got 28, 7, and 6. He is going off right now. This is exactly what I wanted to see tonight. No blowouts. A lot of competitiveness. What did Sengun shoot from 3 last year? I can't be tripping, right? Yeah, nah, he only shot 23% from 3 last year. Do y'all see this, man? Over time, there's been a lot of bigs, you know, that have worked on their three-point shot, but Sengun for his career shooting 27%. Shot 24 in his rookie year, 33 the next, 29, and then 23 last year. Tonight he's 5 for 7. 5 for 7 from 3. Looks confident, man. I know Rockets fans have to be excited to see that. Also, just so you guys know, a lot more this season, I'm going to really be, you know, trying to educate a lot more within videos and live shows, like, you know, using StatHead and like just a bunch of things to help you guys understand a lot better as I continue to learn as well. But, yeah, we're going to break it down from a lot of angles. If you guys haven't been checking out the videos, definitely do that. Make sure notifications are on. I can't stress that enough. YouTube algorithm and Google algorithm is constantly changing. So you have to make sure notifications are on, and you also have to make sure notifications are on for your channel. That way you don't miss any of the content. Other than that, man, I'm excited. One more sleep until the Sixers are back. Seasons are a grind, but I love doing this, man, and I really want to blow this channel up. I want to get to 100K subs. I want to continue to build the best community that we can, honestly. Kogie's going to knock down the free throws. It's a 6-point game. Durant is on the bench right now, getting a couple minutes of rest. I'm sure he'll be on a short leash here. A lot of big-time impact plays tonight, though. SGA, Wallace, Dort for 3. It's in and out. Picked up by Houston, and here we go. Here's Sengun up at the top, guarded by Hartenstein. He's going to pull it up from the elbow. It's short. SGA running down the floor. 2-on-4. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes around the screen. Wow, what a way to thread the defense. Goes right up and in off the top of the bank. That was poetic by SGA. Under 6 to play. Jabari Smith right under the rim with an easy 2. 5:40 to go. Lou Dort going to kick it over to SGA. 5:30 to play. SGA, the drive, the kick. Dort for 3. It's off. There's Tari Eason guarded by Cason Wallace on the rebound, and the Rockets have it. Every possession matters, man. Every single one matters right now. Here's Sengun, another 3. This time he couldn't get it. Falls a little bit short. 4:55 to play. Here's SGA. Crosses over, drives, floats it up, and that one is short. Let's go, chat. What's up, y'all? Fire me up, man. NBA's back. NBA hoops are back, man. Come on, chat. What's up, y'all? Warriors and Lakers coming up next. .445 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sengun working against Hartenstein. He's going to drive, spin, kick it back. 3 ball. Smith is way off, but Thompson there to grab the rebound. Durant in traffic and knocks it down. Kevin Durant does it again. SGA going to answer right back on the other end. It's a 4-point game again. 4:15 to go. Here's Thompson, drives downhill, floats it up and in. The Rockets just can't be stopped right now. Thunder can flip the script, though. Here's SGA. He's trying to battle back, and he goes tumbling into the cameraman. SGA was fouled, and last year's league leader in fouls and foul percentage is going to the stripe. This game's been awesome tonight, man. A lot of good hoops tonight. A lot of good hoops. So the free throws are good for Oklahoma City. 3:45 to go. 4-point game. SGA's got 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant coming around a high screen, and he threw it away. Cason Wallace attacks again. Here's Lou Dort. SGA dribbling back out to the perimeter. 3:25 to go. Here's SGA coming around a screen. He's going to drive, step back, baseline. Tapped in by Hartenstein. Wow, what a play by Isaiah Hartenstein. The fans are getting up on their feet. They watched a ring celebration ceremony tonight. And now with the first game of the season hanging in the balance as a 2-point game, it's now or never. Who is going to be able to close this out? I mean, the big first test of the season right here, right now. It's right here, right now, man. Who's it going to be? We thought it would be close. I said the Rockets would win, but it's coming down to the last few possessions. Like I said, whoever hits a big shot, whoever does their thing. It's now or never, man. Let's go, chat. Drop some fires in here. Let's get it. Wake them up. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Cardiac hoops on opening night, on the opening game. Gotta love it, man. Great start to the season. Got the defending champs going up against one of the teams that everybody thinks is going to be a threat to be reckoned with, you know? A lot of heroes in this game. Keep in mind, Thunder playing without Jalen Williams, so, I mean, it's interesting. We will be back tomorrow night, Sixers versus Celtics. It's going to be a fun one, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rockets have to put KD back in here. They have to go back to their anchor. And, you know, in the playoffs, we talked about it a lot of times, how the Rockets did not have a go-to guy to win the game. Well, now they have it. Now they have it. SGA has really come alive here in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. And, you know, Cason Wallace has been great defensively. I feel like some of the guys on the bench for OKC have been better. You know, Wiggins and AJ Mitchell, Alex Caruso. I would maybe thinking about, you know, rocking with a couple of them, but they're probably going to stick with the size right now anyway. Shout out to Busy B in the chat. Shout out to Shazy in the chat. What's going on, man? Says, I hope we win tomorrow night against the Celtics so I can see the look on my coworker's face the next day. Tell you what, man, Sixers have to win tomorrow night. They have to get it done. 100%. They have to get it done. Let's go. NBA Game Day Live presented by Sleeper. Welcome in. It's going to be a good sleep tonight. That's for sure. Thunder were 18-10 when trailing by 10 or more points last season. Only team with a winning record. That just shows you how quick they can come back. Trailed by 12 tonight. Thompson drives off the dribble. What a spin move for Amin Thompson. A big boy play out of the timeout. Wow. Here is Wiggins. He's going to dribble, drive, turn, kick it. Caruso. There's SGA. 7 on the shot clock. Here's Caruso. He kicks it out. Lou Dort drives down low. Chet in the dunker spot. Floats one in. Two and a half to play. It is a 2-point game. Here's Amin Thompson working against Cason Wallace. Wallace has been a menace on the defensive end. Thompson drives, floats it up. Got it, point blank. Amin Thompson coming in with some big-time buckets. 3 ball on the other end. Wallace, he got it.
He's on fire.
He got it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cardiac Hoops at its finest. It's a 1-point game. 101-100. Both of these teams experienced some high leverage moments in the playoffs last year, and here we go to start the season. Thompson tried to get it to Adams. He turned it over. He turned it over. Here's SGA driving the length of the floor, and he's fouled. I feel like they called that foul a little bit too early, in my opinion. I feel like that foul came a little bit too early. Those are just my thoughts, but I don't know. That was a quick whistle. That was a quick whistle. They're going to challenge it, though. They have to. I don't know, man. That was a very, very quick whistle. So we're going to see what they call that. To be quite honest with you, I feel like they blew that whistle way too fast. But we will see what the replay shows. We shall see what the replay shows. Welcome in to the Game Day Live show right here on Philly Take with RB. We are breaking it down in real time. We've been here all night, commentating, reacting, analyzing. We will be back tomorrow for Sixers versus Celtics. It's going to be a fun one. Yeah, so that did not look like a foul to me. That looked like a clean swipe by Jabari Smith. I don't know why they called a foul like that. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. They're still reviewing this thing, man. I'm like, y'all don't see that he didn't swipe his hand? Bro, they're still reviewing this, man. All right, so the call on the floor is overturned, like I said. No foul. No foul. Now they have to do this, what, jump ball, right? That's annoying. Showing it again. I mean, it's clear as day. It was a swipe on the ball. Called the whistle way too fast. All right, 1:43 to go. Here's the inbound to Lou Dort. It's SGA. SGA working against Jabari Smith. He's going to hesitate, stop, step back. Got the mid-range. Are you serious? The Thunder have taken the lead. Wow. The Thunder just find ways. They find ways to battle back. Here we are, crunch time. Sengun coming around a screen. He's going to hand it off to Amin Thompson. Starting fives back in for each of these squads. Here's Thompson, drives left hand. He laid one up, and it was a terrible shot selection. And the Thunder have it. Here's Wallace, kicks it. Dort, SGA, nice closeout by Thompson. 1 minute to go. SGA going to find Chet. Caruso. Dort wants a three. It's short. Thunder get it. And we have a foul, and it's going the other way. A foul on Chet Holmgren, who had a big first half. He's been quiet in the second half. And they're going to call a foul on the rebound, so it's going the other way. They're going to call over the back on Chet. 50 seconds to play. Wow. And now we got a timeout. They're going to challenge it. They're going to challenge it. Boy, oh boy. So personally, I do not think that the the Thunder are going to win that. I think it's going to stay with the Rockets. What do you guys think? What do y'all think, man? 230 people in the chat. Welcome into the show. Thank you so much for being here. If you're just tuning in or whether you've been here all night, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. What do you guys think is going to win this? What a great game to start the NBA season. What a great game to start the NBA season. We got a coach's challenge. Still looking at it here. Based on the last call, I'm expecting this one to take a lot of time. What will they call it? We're putting the headsets back on. Let's go. Drop some fires in the chat. This has been a fire game, man. Come on. Come on. I think the Rockets got to let KD eat. And if they double him and if they take him off the ball, then you got to go back to Sengun. He's been the hot hand tonight. I agree, BMO. It feels like Thompson is like They're trying to force him a little bit. So the call is going to stand as I predicted. Chet Holmgren will be called for the foul. I think it was pretty clear, even if it wasn't over the back. I mean, he definitely swiped his bicep. So it's going to be Rockets basketball. We got under a minute to play. See what happens here. Here's Kevin Durant, guarded by Lou Dort. 29 seconds separating game and shot. Here's Sengun bullying Caruso. Turns, floats it up. Got it with the one hand. He's got 30. Drop the 30s in the chat.
He's on fire.
Alperen Sengun, talk about a debut tonight. Wallace wants a three on the other end. Can't get it to go. Tough shot for the Thunder. Don't know why they took that. I don't know why they took a three there. Here's Sengun. Sengun's got it, dribbling way beyond the perimeter. Have to be careful there. 15 seconds to play. Here's Kevin Durant. He's going to cross over, drive, and step back, and he is fouled. Fouled by Lou Dort. So Kevin Durant, in his Houston Rockets debut, is going to the free throw line with 9.5 seconds left in what has been an absolute nail-biter. And he's going to try to make this a three-point game. Wow. What a game. It's been close, back and forth all game long. First one is missed. Off the back iron. Second one coming up here for Kevin Durant. He's got to make this one. Thunder could win it with a three, but you have to make this. 88% career, 3 for 4 tonight. That was his first miss. Might have been the Rockets' first miss, honestly. Second one is going to be good. 104-102. Here are the Thunder. 2 to tie, 3 to win. SGA steps back, puts it up. Got it! He tied it at 2 seconds. 104-104. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Yes, he's on fire,
sir. Holy crap. Wow. Are we going to overtime to start the NBA season? KD game winner? Sengun game winner? If I'm the Rockets, I think I'd give it to KD, even though Sengun's been on fire. I mean, if they double KD, I would give it to Sengun. Ime Udoka is mad at Amin Thompson there. So the Rockets trying to hit a game winner on the road here in Oklahoma City. SGA with an incredible fourth quarter performance. He's got 12 points. If KD does this to begin his Rockets career, could you imagine? 47% from the field in clutch situations last year. Here's Kevin Durant, Steven Adams, Reed Shepherd, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alperen Sengun. Fans are on their feet, chanting defense. Thompson going to inbound it. Sengun turns and fades. No good. Was there a foul? There was not. We are going to overtime. Yes, sir. We are headed to overtime. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. What a game, man. I mean, that's all I could say. Wow. What a way to start off the NBA season. I feel like Thompson, I mean, he still could have got it to Kevin Durant there. I'm not mad at getting it to Sengun. I feel like they tried, like, first option was KD, and then he kind of just got stuffed a little bit. I didn't really like the call that much. But man, oh man, here we go. What a game. So once again, I will ask the chat, who do you think is going to win this game? I picked the Rockets to win 116-109, but I didn't think it was going to overtime. What a big-time shot by SGA as well to tie the game up with the game on the line. And you know what's crazy? That missed free throw by Kevin Durant would have decided the whole game. Durant misses that free throw, and, you know, that allows us to go to overtime. If he made that, game probably would have been over. All right, comment in the chat right now. Who do you think is going to win this game? Rockets or Thunder? Let me know in the chat right now. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Like, subscribe, turn on noties. Let's go. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. Sengun's got 37 and 7. 5 for 8 from long range. What a game. Who's winning this game? Rockets or Thunder? Let me know in the chat right now. Like and subscribe. Let's get it, man. Get us to 200 likes. We got to wake up the neighbors. This is going to tell me a lot about these two teams right now. Like I said, I have them as the top 2 teams in my Western Conference prediction this year. But who's got that pedigree, you know? The tip is going to be won by the Rockets, Jabari Smith Jr., Kevin Durant, Sengun, Adams, and Thompson. Here's Steven Adams driving down the lane. Kicks to the corner. 3-ball. Thompson. It's short. And they're going to call a foul on OKC. I think it's going to be on SGA. It's going to be number 2. So the ball will stay with the Houston Rockets. Here's Steven Adams going to find KD. KD dribbled it off his foot. He tried to save it. He went backcourt. Backcourt violation. It's going back to the Thunder. A lot of people in the chat are saying Rockets are going to win. SGA's most clutch on the courts is James. A lot of KD fans in here. Here's SGA. He's going to turn. Now spin back the other way. Puts it up. Missed it off the rim. Wallace tried to get it. They just called a foul on who? Who's the foul on? KD? Honestly, he did a pretty good job at avoiding him there. I'm surprised they called that. But anyway. Here's SGA at the top, guarded by Sengun. He gets trapped. Here is Lou Dort. Dort to Chet for 3. It's money! The fans are on their feet. They're erupting here at the Paycom Center. Chet Holmgren with a big first half. Quiet in the second. Now he's up to 25. Sengun dumps it back door. Thompson looked like he had an easy lay. Here's Jabari Smith from the baseline. Can't get it to fall. And the Thunder are tightening up when it matters most. There's SGA. He gets trapped at the top. He's sent to the hardwood. And the Thunder called a timeout. 3:46 to go here in overtime in the first game of the season. Dude, these guys are getting harassed right now. Tell you what, man, it absolutely rules that NBA hoops are back. It rules that NBA hoops are back. Electric hoops. Electric hoops. Let's go, chat. How are we feeling, man? Got to stretch out everything a little bit. We've been here for a while, man. I did not expect this game to go this long. I did not expect this. And, yeah, like Busy says in the chat, great comment, especially with how tight the West is going to be. I mean, every game does matter. I think this game matters a lot more from like a mental standpoint, though. Like if you're the Rockets, you want to come out and make a statement against the champs. And if you're the Thunder, you want to make a statement like, hey, we may have faltered a little bit early in this game, but, you know, we can still get it done when we need to. Like we can still make that comeback, you know? Anyway, we got 3:40 to go here in overtime. And looks like a foul on Houston right out of the timeout. Sengun's got both hands up. He didn't like the call. Still got 200 plus in here. Welcome into the show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Sengun's got 5 fouls now. Now it's going to be Chet to take the inbounds. Here's SGA working against Thompson. Spins him off a little bit. Here's SGA. One dribble. Pull up for 3. He got it again.
He's on fire.
Unbelievable. SGA has erupted here in the fourth quarter in overtime. 8-0 run for the Thunder. Sengun guarded by Hartenstein. He's going to take it in the lane. Turn spins. Got a wide open lane and beautiful execution there by Sengun. Keeps it at 4. Here's SGA driving downhill with the left hand. Dumps it out. Here's Chet. Couple bodies end up on the floor. Hartenstein wide open. Threw it to SGA, but it was kicked by Sengun. Thompson is down on the floor, and he looks to be injured. What a shot by SGA. Made it look effortless. Thompson's still down on the floor. They're trying to stretch out his leg here. Thompson's going to get up on his own and now walk it off. See if they bring Shepard in here. So another stoppage in play. Boy, oh boy. What a start to the season. What do you guys think? Is this game over yet? Is it over yet? Once again, guys, I want to give one final shout out to our partners over at Sleeper. Guys, I mean, talk about a great start to the freaking season. Got to check out Sleeper, man. Go use the code PhillyTake. Get a $20 free entry when you sign up on Sleeper. Get a 100% deposit match up to $100. Hey, if you picked your overs on Sleeper, you're making out pretty well, man. Check out Sleeper. Like I said, you can choose anywhere from 2 to 8 of your favorite players, pregame or live game, and even across different sports. Pick more or less than the predicted stats. And like I said, right now they're offering a free $20 promo, no deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Operational in over 25 states. Check out Sleeper today. All right, man, we are back. 2:55 to go in the overtime period. Feels like it's going to be a classic finish here. Thunder put it up, and now they are up by 6. I mean, this man is just going unconscious right now. The Thunder may be inevitable. The Thunder may be inevitable with SGA. Shepard puts it up, and now he's fouled by Case and Wallace. Will it be in shooting motion? Yeah, I agree with you, Bima. I don't even need to watch the other game. Like, this is enough hoops for opening night. This is enough for me. I mean, this has been an awesome game. It feels like a playoff game, doesn't it, guys? It feels like playoff electric hoops. First one good for Reed Shepard. 2:30 to go in the overtime period. This would be a huge win if the Thunder can pull it out without Jalen Williams, by the way. Second free throw is missed. That is tough for the Rockets. Here come the Thunder. SGA working against Shepard. He steps back, trying to ice it. He can't. Durant picks it up. Rockets down by 5. Drop some yes sirs in the chat, man. Let's go. Drop those yes sirs. Here's Durant working against Dort. Drives all the way. Lost control of it. Kicks it out. Smith from the corner. Are you kidding?
He's on fire!
Oh my gosh, what a game! 2-point game, 2 minutes to go in the opening night game. Thunder and the Rockets, are you kidding? Here's SGA, gonna find Case and Wallace. 3 on the shot clock, they gotta put one up. SGA heaves it from deep, no good. Rockets now with a chance to tie or take the lead. How is this game still going? Durant, Sengun drives the lane. He's fouled, and he's going to the line for 2. What did I say before the game, man? I said these two teams are going to be the top 2 in the West. Obviously, injuries come into play, but man, these teams look good. I don't know what happened on the last 2 possessions, but Thunder just let the shot clock wind all the way down. And Sengun is going to miss the first free throw. That is a brutal miss, just like Kevin Durant at the end of regulation, which would have pretty much sealed the game. Sengun, 7 for 8 tonight. That was his first miss. He's played tremendous. Second one is going to be good. So now it is a 1-point game instead of a tie game. 1:18 left here in overtime. SGA guarded by Shepard. He's going to find Chet. He heaves a 3, and he hits!
He's on fire!
Oh, my gosh! Yo, the Thunder really have no filter, man. They're just like, hey, we're going to chuck as many 3s as we can. Sengun threw it away. SGA comes out of nowhere to take it away. They're trying to defend him. SGA drives, kicks a 3-ball from Dort. He missed. Chet gets it back, goes up. He's blocked. He's blocked. Oh, my God. Bro. If you needed a reminder as to how young the Thunder are, I know they're champions, but bro, They just squandered 2 opportunities, and Chet just got fouled out of the game. They just squandered 2 opportunities to run out the clock pretty much. They kick out to the corner, and Lou Dort misses a wide open 3, and then Chet gets blocked, and he had the ball back. Why would you not run it out to the perimeter and just chill? And not only that, you get a foul, and now Okogie's at the line. He's going to hit the first free throw. So you lose Chet for the rest of the game. He's pissed off at himself. Goes out with 28 points, by the way. SGA's up to 28. Wow. So they bring in Caruso in replacement. Both free throws are good. It's a 2-point game. 40 seconds to play in overtime. See if the Thunder will actually be methodic here, or if they're going to just settle for another deep 3. Caruso to the corner. Here's Wallace. They have nowhere to go. Caruso drives the lane. He tried to poster Sengun, and he missed. He missed. Here's Smith up the floor. Nowhere to go. Trying to call a timeout, and he does. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Guys, I know we haven't, we're not back in the swing of the live shows yet. So I'm feeling drained even watching this game. How about you? You guys feel the same way? I'm feeling drained watching this game. I'm not going to lie. Like, I feel like I'm watching a playoff game right now. So now we got 16 seconds left. I don't think they have any timeouts left. I mean, same thing as regulation, right? You got to go to Kevin Durant. You got to go to KD, or you got to go to Sengun. Simple as that. I feel like I'm watching a freaking playoff game right now, man. Wow. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Get us up to 47.5 tonight. Holy crap, man. This game is wild. Both of these teams are going to be fighting for that top seed in the West. Here's Kevin Durant in his Rockets debut. Finds Sengun. Sengun guarded by Caruso, trying to back him down. Sengun, does he have another one? He missed it, gets his own rebound, and dunks it in! 8.8 to go. We are tied again. How many ties? How many lead changes? Oh my gosh, bro. I can't take this game. I can't take this game. I'm like, how are we going to have energy for tomorrow night? How are we going to have energy for Sixers Celtics tomorrow, bro? This game might go 6 overtimes. Yo, Steven Adams with the box out of the freaking season so far. I know we're only the first game in, but man. I need a meal, bro. I'm hungry. I'm drained from this game. Are we about to go to double overtime? $2 super chat. Secret Underdog the Gamer says, is this regular season or playoffs? Bro, this is a playoff game right here. And you know what? I'm going to make a bold prediction right now. I said I think these two teams are going to be top 2 in the West. I think they're going to meet in the playoffs. Maybe it's the conference finals. I don't know. I need 7 games of this, bro. I need 7 games of this series right here. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button right now. I need everybody in this chat to smash the thumbs up button. I'm trying to wake up the neighbors. Let's go. Do we have a game winner on our hands to start the season? Do we have a game winner on our hands to start the season? What will they do? The ball is obviously going to SGA. No timeouts remaining. Here's the inbound to SGA. He's guarded by Okogie. Thompson injured on the bench. And they had a foul to give. 4.7 remaining. Thompson is on the bench injured. Sengun's got 5 fouls. Chet is fouled out. 4.7 to go. Caruso, SGA, Dort, Wallace, and Hartenstein. Here's the inbound to SGA. 3, 2, SGA puts it up. He was blocked. He was blocked. Wait. Kevin Durant went to call a timeout. They didn't have a timeout. That's a technical. Mark Dagnall ran out on the floor. I never seen this guy so mad. Mark Dagnall is the coolest, calmest coach ever. KD went to call a timeout with 0.8, and they don't have a timeout. Yo! Sengun's yelling at him. Sengun's telling him, bro, shut the... Sengun's like, bro, chill. He's like, KD's got a little spasm on the arm right now. He didn't call a timeout. Sengun's trying to hide his hands. That's got to be a tech, bro. Wait, did they not call it? They didn't call it? What? What, bro? They didn't call that? All right, bro. I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. I cannot believe they didn't call that. Who do you think's going to win this game, Rockets or Thunder? We're going to double overtime. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I know we missed a few seconds here. Nobody scored anyway. Holy crap, bro. If you guys are in the chat right now, drop a yes, sir. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Nobody scored in the first 30 seconds. Here's Caruso. Dort SGA for 3. It's in and out. I still can't believe they did not call that a technical, bro. How did they not call that a tech? Someone has to give me an explanation. Thompson is still out of this game. I'm guessing he's done for the night. Shepherd is in. Here's Durant. Finds Shepherd back to Adams down low. It was poked away. Out of bounds. Going to be Thunder ball. 4 minutes to go. We're in double overtime. Dude, if the Sixers game goes double overtime tomorrow, I might pass out. Here's Cason Wallace, and he lost the handle. Dude, this game is drunk. This game is drunk. Holy smokes, bro. This is wild. Sengun driving, turning, spinning. He gets grabbed by Hartenstein. Hartenstein cannot believe it. That's going to be number 5 on Hartenstein now. Wow. This game is drunk. Definitely looked like he had ball, but he was in a space, so. Ticky-tacky foul call. Sengun going to knock down the first free throw. By the way, he's playing with 5 fouls. So Hartenstein and Sengun are both on the brink of being ejected from being fouled out. Two-point lead now for the Rockets. Somehow, some way. SGA finds his way through the lane, and he drives to the rim and is fouled. So it is 117 to 115. SGA going to the line for 2. Who's having a fun time tonight in this stream? How do you guys feel right now? I want to hear you in the chat. Get active in the comments. How are you feeling right now? I feel like I'm going crazy. I need somebody to talk me off the ledge. I need somebody to talk me off the ledge right now because I feel like I'm drunk watching this game. SGA missed one, but he made one. So he's got 29 points. It's now a 1-point game. Missed free throws have been the key, man. Sengun missed one. KD missed one. Now SGA missed one. Shepherd drives through the defense, floats it up, missed it, and Adams could not tap it in. 3:10 to go here in double overtime. Caruso, a 3-ball. He missed it by a million. Thunder get it back. SGA airballed it, but a foul on the floor. The refs are really having a fun time tonight, aren't they? Does anybody else feel like they are drunk watching this game? Because I feel like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Dort got shoved by Kevin Durant. How many is that? 4? 4 on KD now? Caruso going to find Lou Dort. Here's SGA. Caruso at the top. Caruso turning, spinning. SGA. 4-3. Caruso inside the paint. Missed it. One hand. Gets it back, though. The Thunder get it back. 2:50 to go here in double OT. SGA for 3. It's short again. Man, would this be a statement win for the Rockets if they can pull it off? Even though Durant definitely called timeout. Mark Dagnall had every right to be pissed off. I don't know how they didn't call that a tech. Walker turns, spins, fades, got the bounce, and it is a 3-point Rockets lead. 2:20 to go. SGA drives the lane. Another foul. Trying to save myself for tomorrow, man. I'm getting tired of these fouls, bro. Bro, they're not even touching SGA yet, and they're already whistling. First one is good. KD can't believe it. Yeah, that's going to be 5 on KD. So 5 for KD, 5 for Sengun, 5 for Hartenstein, 4 on Dort. Chet's already been fouled out. The second free throw is missed. So SGA missed 2 key free throws. Sengun to Kevin Durant in his Rockets debut. Durant's got 20. Here's Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sengun from the perimeter. He looks comfortable. He drives. He turns. He fades. It's plucked away by Caruso. Chad, I need to hear from y'all, man. I need somebody to keep me in check here. 0.3 on the shot clock. It's going to have to be one of those throw it up and tap situations. Adams is trying to get ground near the basket. They throw it up to Smith, and it's a shot clock violation. Guys, if this goes to 5 overtimes, I might not even stream any games ever again. I might be done. This game might carry into the second half of the season. 1:48 to go. Here's the kick. Caruso for 3. It's short. And the Thunder get another rebound. Wallace back to Caruso. I mean, this is unbelievable. Shepherd's all over him. Caruso finds Wallace. Sidestep for the lead. He has it. He does it. Oh my gosh. $125 to go, and the Thunder take the lead. Can the Rockets answer back? Durant going downhill. Durant trying to get space. He floats it up. Got it and one! What the? Yes, sir. What is this game? Hartenstein just got fouled out, I think. Oh my, so Chet is fouled out. Hartenstein is fouled out. Jalen Williams already is not playing. Free throw is good. So the Thunder are now down their 2 big men. Jalen Williams comes in the game. It's a 2-point game. Rockets have retaken the lead. Here is SGA trying to make a miracle happen. He's going to drive and step back a 2. Are you kidding me? It's tied again. It's tied again. It's tied with a minute to go. How many lead changes and ties, man? Yo, this season's going to be special. Shepherd at the top. He's guarded by Case and Wallace. 9 on the shot clock. Shepherd. KD totes it up in the air. Oh my gosh, it's stolen. It's stolen by the Thunder. 35 seconds to go. SGA trapped by Adams up top. They try to foul him and they do. Guys, I know we got a bunch of people in here that have not liked and subscribed yet. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. I am losing my mind over here. We did this game as a fun little start to the season. I didn't expect this. I did not expect this. Get us up to 200 likes. Hit that sub. We need 17 more subscribers. Who's it going to be? Holy crap, bro. So the game is tied after the first free throw. Let's see if SGA can take the lead. We have 32 seconds left in double OT. And the second one goes, Thunder have the lead. Keep in mind, Chet is fouled out with 28. Hartenstein is fouled out with 6, 9, 5, and 1. Durant's playing with 5. Sengun's playing with 5 fouls. Sengun's got 37, by the way. I mean, I've been saying it all overtime. Get the ball to KD. Get the ball to KD. BMO says, RB, we won't just be streaming Philly games. Meanwhile, his first cast is quadruple overtime. I'm going to be honest, man. If the chat don't start showing some love, man, like, I don't know if I can stream any other games, because I come out here and I stream one game as a warm-up to tomorrow night. And now I feel drunk thanks to this game. Now, again, I'm not complaining. Obviously, I'm joking, guys. Like, this is an amazing game. But this is taking all my energy away right now. I can't believe, like, the other game's in the second quarter. The other game is in the second quarter. Guys, we need 17 more likes. We need 15 more subs. Let's go. Like and subscribe. You better join me tomorrow night. I'm going to have to drink like 10 cups of coffee tomorrow, because this is crazy, man. This is wild. This is going to be one of the best games of the year. Like, here we go. The inbound to Kevin Durant. Durant coming around his screen. He's going to drive. Dishes it. Wow, somehow he found Adams. Back to KD. KD for three. Off the back iron. Rockets track it down. Thunder do not have any big men left. They've all been fouled out. Here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sengun. He crosses over, steps through, and puts it up and in. And the Rockets take a 1-point lead. Sengun wanted the foul. He didn't get it, but it's back to OKC with a 1-point game and a chance to take the lead and win it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Guys, we live stream every Sixers game, pre-game, live game, post-game, and now in asterisk, we will stream some other games this season. It will be an asterisk until we have a normal game, because I was not expecting this, but I am having fun. I am having fun. Oh, man. Guys, hit the subscribe button, man. Can we get 12 more? I mean, I'm out here grinding this game. This is crazy, bro. By the way, Kevin Durant did call a timeout. This is going to go down as the KD timeout game. Sengun was literally trying to barricade so they couldn't see him calling timeout. $124 to 123. Rockets lead it. 11 seconds left. Here we go. Watch him get fouled and hit one free throw. SGA working against KD. Goes behind the back through the legs. He's going to drive. Turn. SGA. He got fouled. I called it. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. He's going to hit one free throw. He's going to hit one free throw, man. And KD's fouled out. Goodbye, KD. Bro, we might not have any players left. We might not have any players left in this game. 2.3 seconds. SGA has missed 2 free throws in the last several minutes. If he misses one free throw and makes one, I'm done, bro. I might have to quit. I did it to myself, man. Durant fouled out of his Rockets debut. The crowd is going nuts. First one is good. 124 to 124. SGA, I'm asking you, please make the free throw. Make the free throw. 34 and 35. He makes the free throw. 2.3 seconds left. No Kevin Durant. Will it be Sengun for the game winner? Mods, thank you for getting that weirdo out here. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to the mod squad holding it down. Shout out to the members. Guys, this is just the start of the season. Wow. We streamed all of the playoffs, and I don't remember feeling this drunk about a game. I mean, the revenge for KD, he got served, man. KD got his revenge served for calling the timeout. Now he's fouled out. 2.3 seconds left. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We need 8 more likes. We need 10 more subs. Get us to 47.5. Let's go. Who's going to win, man? Yes, sir. Nonetheless, it has been a fantastic game. I'm not even looking at the chat. Not trying to be spoiled. I know the scoreboard's a little ahead, but, man, got to go to Sengun here, right? KD just got up, then he remembered he fouled out. Sorry, bro. You got to sit back down, KD. You're out of the game. Holy smokes. So it is Steven Adams, Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Reed Shepard, and Sengun. They're trying to get Sengun the rock. 2.3 seconds. Jabari Smith, he turns, he fades for the win. No good. No good. The Thunder win it. The game is finally over. They tried to get it to Sengun, who had 39 points, an incredible performance. And Jabari Smith Jr. could not get it done. And that is how this game is going to end. Wow. Wow. I have a couple thoughts for you all. I have a couple things to say. I want you to drop any thoughts you have in the chat right now. Here's what I have to say. Number one, thank you to everybody who stayed in here with me for this game. What an incredible way to start the season. If that is any indication of this season or any preview, this game, it was awesome. This season's going to be wild. Second thing I want to say is make sure you tune in tomorrow night, Sixers versus Celtics. Every Sixers game we're live, pregame, live game, postgame. You don't have to be a Sixers fan. Tune in, have some fun with us, if I'm even alive. Third thing I want to say is, wow, that was insane. From the missed free throws to Kevin Durant calling the timeout. They didn't award it to the Thunder. Would have been a game over. Sengun goes crazy with 39, 11, and 7. KD gets fouled out in double OT. Chet gets fouled out in OT with 28. Hartenstein gets fouled out in double OT. SGA was literally nowhere to be found because Amin Thompson was locking him up. Thompson gets hurt late in the game. I don't even remember when that was. Was that overtime? I think. I'm losing track of time now. Maybe it was regulation. I don't know. But Thompson gets injured. So they lose him. KD gets fouled out. SGA goes nuclear in the end of the fourth quarter, OT and double OT. 35 for the reigning MVP. I mean, you go back to the beginning of the game, AJ Mitchell was going crazy. Wiggins had a poster on Capella. I will wrap this up by saying what I said at the beginning when I gave my predictions. I said that the Thunder and the Rockets were going to be top 2 in the West, that they were going to fight for positioning. I still think the Thunder are my pick to go back to the finals and win it again and repeat as champs. I think the Rockets would maybe have a little more juice if Fred VanVleet didn't get injured. But what I will say, all things considered, for the Thunder to win this game when it looked like the Rockets were taking charge in the third, fourth quarter, to win it when there was all this hype about the ring celebration and, you know, they weren't really settling in, for the Thunder to win this game, just echoing what they did all of last season, you know, just continuing to have comeback wins is awesome for them. They are a force to be reckoned with, of course, until they are dethroned. But I want to give a lot of credit to the Houston Rockets. Sengun, to me, was like the big question mark. Like, can he take that step? A guy that shot 27% from three for his career. He dropped 5 triples a night, 39. If they get that level of Sengun, even without Van Vliet, they might be legit, man. Like, if we get a playoff series of that, if we get 7 games of Rockets and Thunder, I'd be really excited about that. That game was incredible. What a way to start the NBA season. I guess it all came full circle with the Kevin Durant timeout thing, but that's all I got on this game, man. Shout out to Big Sleeper, presenting sponsor of the show. We all need to sleeper in tonight because that was wild. I don't even need to watch the other game. That was enough hoops for me tonight. I'm ready for tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in with me. RB, Philly Tig with RB. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Wow. What a game, man. We cover the Sixers, we cover Philly sports, and sometimes we cover other games. That was a great one to cover, man. Shout out to the mods, the members. I am exhausted from that game. I feel drunk after watching that. Double OT to begin the NBA season. Thunder win it 125-124 in an epic classic. Probably will be one of the best games of the season. Hopefully it's an indication of how this season is going to go. Enjoy the rest of your night. I will see you back here in less than 20 hours. Enjoy, man. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.